Oh no! What happened? Oh no! How terrible! That's just awful! How terrible! Oh no!
Hello and welcome out to this week's episode of the Gamers Council. I'm your host, WEBDAVE, along with the one and only Hargeet Chani. Hargeet, buddy, how you doing, man?
All right, yeah. It's been a little slow week for gaming news, but still, there's some stuff out there.
That just means we get to have a little bit of sauce, a little bit of fun, a little bit of TTS and a little bit of talking smack and digging up the dirt and no holds barred and bashing on PlayStation. I mean, that's why I have these next two guests. We have the one and only, the legend, in my mind, one of the greatest podcasters of all time, Dirt Griggity.
Yo, what's up, man?
What's up, buddy? How you doing?
I'm feeling pretty good, man. But like Hargeet said, it's not a lot of gaming news, but we're gonna find something to talk about. We're gonna have some fun, right?
Exactly. I mean, we can always talk about what PlayStation doesn't have.
Yeah, absolutely. I was actually able to do a video talking about that, laughing throughout the video about what they don't have.
Wait. Are we saying games? Because they have Concord coming up, folks. Concord.
You're right.
Doesn't anybody realize it's the biggest game of the year? Concord.
Yeah, right. We're gonna get into that too. That's the title. Is Concord bad news for Sony? You be the judge. And of course, here comes the judge. Judge Ray. Ray, what's up, buddy? Welcome, sir.
Hey, yo, what's going on today, Web?
Oh man, so glad to have you guys here. And we already got a super chat. I'll ask my friend Hargeet if he'll read this one. Actually, there's two little ones. Oh, here's the first one. We Adidas 20, which we all know.
Number for 10 months, but no message. Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, he re-upped his membership. Thank you so much for doing that. And the minimum membership is just $1, $1. And you get all those amazing icons as well as this super chat right here.
Oh boy, here we go. Adidas, $5. The Xbox All-Star panel in the house today. Hargeet, keep the olives on display. Well, I don't know if I'll keep them on display, but just since you wanted the olives, I'll give you the olives. You can enjoy.
The olives. Oh yeah, see money. Don't know what he's missing. That's delicious. So good. Tastes so good. Welcome out, everybody. So many. Oh man, amazing people in the chat already. We already have 75 people here watching on X and on YouTube. Thank you so much. Sapo is in the house. Oh my gosh, Fark you. Sorry, got to do that every time. Oh, good. And look who else is here. Oh, yeah, I got a soundbite for him, so I got to play it. Well, here he knows it's coming now, but here we go.
Why so serious?
He's in the house. Heck yeah. Abdel. 114. Ahmed. Joey's in the house.
Man, Joey.
That's right. A member of Weekly Green. What's up, buddy? We have to have you back on someday soon, buddy. Someday soon. Please let me know your schedule when you be available. I'd love to have you on, Joey. Just saying, because I know you like talking that shit.
Oh yeah, Joey put a nice tweet out there talking about PlayStation.
Yeah, he did.
I loved it.
Tons of members here hanging out with us today. Thank you all so much for being here. We appreciate each and every one of you. And but Fark you. Hargeet, we got another super chat there.
Yeah, sorry, I was looking at something else. Fark you, £2. Don't you swear at me, sir.
Fark you, and look at his icon already. Did you see what he put up?
Mario.
Oh man, he always does me like that, man. he's
a couple weeks ago.
Weeks now.
Yeah, Tell them what happened on your show.
Well, actually, it was on TTS.
Mhm.
My air was broken for a couple of days at that time, so I'm always wearing like a hoodie, right, in the basement because when the AC is on, it's freezing down here. So my air was broke, so I wore a Detroit Pistons jersey with a red shirt underneath it, a
Mhm.
blue Detroit Pistons jersey, and I didn't realize it, but they said I was dressed like Mario, and I guess I kind of was. After they said that, I said, "Damn, Mario does wear like a red t-shirt with blue overalls over it,"
Yeah.
and it was the blue Pistons. So yeah, they got me. So I look like Mario, and they was talking crazy shit about me. So, oh damn.
So much
Now he
love.
changed the one to Shaun. Luigi said Shaun was Luigi.
Let's go.
That was not me.
That was me.
I was like, I don't have those sound bites.
Oh my goodness. Exactly. Check out the panel. That's right. Panel's going to be having some fun tonight.
Lee.
Look what Farq did. Then he put up his other icon. There's Shaun
No,
Luigi.
Shaun.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. All righty. Guys, welcome out to the show. We appreciate each and every one. We
That's
got
the story
so
of my
much-
life. No respect. I don't get no respect at all.
None at all. No respect at all. Oh my goodness. We got a lot of crazy stuff to talk about, a lot of good topics we are actually going to get into tonight. And let's see. There is let's see. I'll bring it up here. I'm gonna click on the right thing with banners. And we're gonna start at the top corner with Dirt. With Dirt, what games have you been playing, or shows or movies have you been watching, sir?
Well, the game I've been playing is Flintlock. I'm actually enjoying it. I'm on the boss. I'm not sure. I think I'm towards the end of the game because I'm like 13 hours in. I'm not a fan of those From Software Souls types of games, and to me, this game really isn't. Besides the bosses, maybe, but I'm actually enjoying it. Like, it's not the best game of all time, obviously, but it's a pretty decent game. So yeah, I'm enjoying that. I'm close to finishing that. So
Nice.
there's one boss. It's been giving me a little problems, but I'll figure it out. And that's about it, man. I haven't been watching any TV. I want to watch The Boys season. Is it 4? I have to watch that because I haven't watched it yet. But besides that,
Yeah, I got that in my queue as well.
yeah.
And we both have watched the Deadpool Wolverine.
Yeah.
So we'll be talking about that a little bit more here in a few minutes. But so fucking good. If you haven't seen it, go see it.
Yeah.
It'll give you new hope that their comic book movies are still powerful and amazing and fun to watch, because it definitely hits all the buttons. So we have the man, Judge Ray. Ray, dude, tell me, what have you been playing? What have you been watching? Anything? What's going on? You've been kind of hot there.
Let's see. College football 25 has been the main thing I've been playing.
Nice. I've been playing that too. I've been playing that one too.
Yeah, I've been kind of been stuck on it. I tried to get on iRacing, and I tried to get on Call of Duty, which I found out that I'm still blocked because somebody hacked my account on PC, which I don't play Activision games on PC, and got me permaban.
Damn.
And, yeah. And then
they
Activision, the way their thing that they do tickets by email. So they're like, oh, it's final because you owned the account when it got hacked. They're like, of course I owned the account when it got hacked. It made no sense. But I just use my auto account and play Call of Duty. It is what it is.
Damn, that's crazy though. They can't just figure that stuff out.
Hey, they need better customer service to let Xbox take care of their customer service or something.
What up, Xboxer Mike?
Exactly. I like it.
Did you have multi-factor and everything, and it still got hacked? Well, how did it get hacked?
I'm not. I'm assuming that it got hacked when Modern Warfare 1 came out. I didn't play 2, and I didn't play 3.
And this is just an Activision account then.
It's the actual Activision account, not my Xbox account.
Your Xbox account is fine. Okay.
Yeah, and they ain't gonna do nothing. So it is what it is.
Abdel 114 says same thing happened to me, Ray. I appealed and won. Ban got lifted, so
I appealed, but I lost.
Damn. I peel again and again and again.
They said if the thing about it on that email, they said this the final decision or something like that. I'm gonna appeal again today just cause.
Hell yeah, why not? Just say y'all need to relook at this with some new eyes. And of course, FarQ he says not to be left out. He puts up Ray Ray's on as well. Goodness.
Oh
Goodness.
man.
There you go. There you go. So, Hargeet, what have you been playing? What movies you've been watching? And then, of course, what have you been forced to play? Because we know you can't suddenly
Honestly,
Game Pass.
Yeah, I don't watch anything anymore, so I don't bother. And then as far as playing, yeah, I finished a puzzle game, and then I've been going through Flintlock as well. So I finished Dungeons of Hinterberg, and then moved on to Flintlock. So,
Hey, yo, man, so how was that game? Because I actually downloaded the Hinderberg game, and that's definitely next on my list.
yeah, it's kind of like a puzzle dungeon game. You basically are going into dungeons solving puzzles. There's a little bit of fighting, but it's very minimal.
Okay.
Most of it is really just, it's the puzzle of the dungeon, solving the puzzles with the various capabilities you get. So it's essentially it. Each area, they have like 4 or 5 different areas, has a different game mechanic. So you get different magical abilities, and those abilities are tailored to that environment. And so you just kind of solve the puzzles based on that. So
Okay.
it's good enough variety. I think it's pretty cool. I didn't feel like it overstayed its welcome. It was good enough. The story is, passe. It's whatever, but it's a good enough story to keep you going.
I actually try it out.
So I'd recommend it. I'd give it like a 7.5 to 8. It's pretty good. I think that's where it's rated right now, right? Like 80 or high 70s. Yeah, that's about right.
I definitely give it a try. Yeah, I give it a try. If I don't like it, like to think about Game Pass, I can uninstall it.
The beauty of it, right?
There you go. There you go. Anybody know how to pronounce this guy's name?
Mozam Meg.
Yeah.
Oh, Dave, please give
Sorry,
my
we
greetings.
butchered it, but
Please give my greetings to Hargeet and Dut.
what's up, bro?
Well, there you go. Greetings, and I'll throw them on there. Ray too. Greetings.
Oh, yeah.
Ray
It's
Ray.
like, where's Ray?
That's all right. I ain't greetings either. That's okay. I'm just playing. Just kidding. Oh my goodness. My goodness.
It's not like Ray would judge you or anything. I mean,
I've been thinking about just bringing community members into it too. There's somebody that's a mod on my channel that might get it this week.
Oh,
well, anybody can get it, right, Dirt?
yeah, that's true. That's true. Anybody can get it. Dirt.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh my goodness. So guys, where to start tonight, man? I'm not even sure where do we want to just go ahead and rip the Band-Aid and let's talk about Concord.
Hey,
first, did anybody here play it?
No, I didn't play it.
No.
I didn't play it. You played it?
No. Okay, so we really have no first-hand experience.
No first-hand experience. I'm just talking. I just want to talk trash about what we've been seeing, not the game itself, just the reactions to the game.
Yeah, I get mixed reactions on the game, right? So people who played it said it's not bad. The game's not bad, but there's nothing like unique about it. There's nothing that's going to compel you to play. That's kind of the hint I get from it. There's some issues with the gameplay that can be fixed to make it more compelling. But again, this is all secondhand. I have not played it myself. It was even free, and I still whatever. But to be fair, I haven't played Overwatch either. I haven't played many of the hero shooters or whatever normal free to play games. I just generally tend to stay away from them.
Right.
So it wasn't anything specific to them. But the numbers really, unfortunately, do look bad. And unless we get something from PlayStation saying the numbers were great on PlayStation, which doesn't seem to be the case because they immediately moved to PS Plus and then immediately moved to an open everybody beta. I don't know. It doesn't look so good to me. I think there's going to be good hope for this game.
Yeah, I mean, games don't. There's some games that don't do well. There's been games on Xbox that didn't do well. So this is nothing new. But I think it's a little bit more concerning for PlayStation because it's such a huge departure away from what they do, like what they have done in the past. Games as a service, they bought this studio. People forget they actually bought this studio based on this game.
Yep.
So unfortunately, the game looks like it's not going to do well. Like, what happens next to the studio because they bought them for this game? So, I mean, I don't know, man. It's just you're just seeing some things in PlayStation future that a lot of PlayStation fans are not, like some hardcore PlayStation fans. Of course, some guys are still blind PlayStation fans, but some of them are really concerned about certain things about the future. And Concord is really, from what I've seen, Concord has been that like, what do you call it? The spark or no, not spark. That spark usually means something good.
Catalyst, maybe.
Yeah, the catalyst for a lot of concern PlayStation fanboys. They're just like, hold on, man, wait, what's really going on with their first party? So I say it all the time, WEBDAVE, Ray, where you guys know, you guys watch the show. When you have conditioned your fan base to enjoy a certain type of game for years, and they love those games, and PlayStation do single player, third person games very well, then all of a sudden we're doing these types of games and you guys are going to like it. No, we're not. So, and for an open beta to get the numbers like that on I know it's just Steam, but when you see other open betas get closed betas like Marvel Rivals get a crazy amount when you compare it to Concord, that's just what's really going on. Nobody wants this game, and the numbers indicate that nobody's interested either.
Yeah, it does not look good. I don't think. I mean, it looks too much like everything else.
Yeah.
Well, no, because everything else has something to give you a hook to play it. On top of that, the characters apparently are kind of bland. So there's nothing really compelling about it, but they're like, hey, we're going to give you all these stories. But it's like, dude, most people who want to play a hero shooter want to play for like 10, 15 minutes, play a couple of rounds, and then get out. They're not there to watch a 15-minute cutscene, which is why Overwatch said, we'll do that, but put it on YouTube. Go watch it there if you want to, and just go play the game. The whole point of this is usually you just go in, play a couple of rounds, get out, right? That's the whole point of these kind of free-to-play games. I don't like, so Jim Ryan was saying, hey, we're going to learn from the mistakes of other industry participants who made these kind of games to see if we could do it better. Up to now, the lessons they've learned have been the wrong ones. They have not really done a good job. The best one they had was Helldivers, but they screwed that up, right? And maybe it was going to fall off anyways. But really, it just seems so coincidental that, hey, we're going to enable PSN for the PC version of this, and suddenly the numbers start dropping off. Half, like, what the majority of the world's countries can't even play the game anymore, can't buy the game anymore. It's like, well, why did you do that? It was perfectly fine. Just leave it alone, let it do its thing. Nope, they had to screw with it. I still don't even understand the decision. Then they finally rescinded it, but it's still restricted in all those countries. And you're like, this is just stupid. You don't quite get it. Like, you got to let those communities go and let them do their thing. You could have just left the game, but they didn't. So that was the biggest one they had, and that was based on an existing IP that actually did well. The new ones so far, you have Fair Games, which does not seem to be generating any enthusiasm. Concord, which again, not really generating any enthusiasm. Marathon, again, not really generating any enthusiasm. What is their big play here? The ones that seem like they might be cool, they canceled them. Twisted Metal's gone. The Spider-Man game gone. Right? Last of Us Factions 2 gone. Okay, there's probably a SOCOM in the works. That's gone. So like, what are you guys doing that's going to be compelling, right? And so the lesson, I don't know what the lesson is that they learned. This being not free to play out of the gate is just stupid. You have to, if you're going to compete in that world, like Microsoft took Halo and made their multiplayer free to play because it's the world they're in. They're like, we have to. There's no choice. You want any multiplayer, you're going to have to do that. And we'll give battle passes, and for those who want to pay for that, they'll pay for it. And it worked, by the way. It worked. They made a lot of money off of it. Why not follow that pattern? It makes no sense what they're doing with this. Right. Now, they have a chance to fix it, but the game is coming out in like less than a month. Right. So they would have to radically shift, say, hey, we're going to delay it, and then come up with a new plan, and then work that plan. But like the way it's going, I don't know if this studio survives. Like, I think early next year they're gonna have a lot of like layoffs, or it's gonna get closed, or they're gonna get reassigned. Hey, why don't you make Marathon a better game or something? I don't know what happens, but like if there's no players for this, it was open, free. While that happened, by the way, Marvel comes out, puts out Rivals in a closed invite-only beta, and had like 50,000 players, like literally 50,000 players on Steam. It's way higher. Fragpunk had a closed beta. It was doing better numbers than this in an open beta, because it has a different hook. It has something compelling that's like different than the other games. And oh, by the way, it's free to play, right? And so it's just a different world. I don't know why they're not seeing that. The polish has to be good. No, it doesn't. You know what has to be good? The core gameplay mechanics, and there have to be characters that people are willing to play because they want to try the different characters, and it has to be easy in and out of the game to have fun and get the heck out of it, right? That part of it they seem to have missed, and like that's the most important part. Like if you want to be the Destiny developers making a very good gunplay game, that was the part I was hearing was like it's a little off, the time to kill's a little off, the slowness is there, like they need to fix those pieces. Like that's the part you should have gotten. Like when you play Destiny for the first time, you're like, yes, the gunplay is freaking fantastic, right? This is Bungie at its core. The core gameplay, the shooting mechanics, perfect, right? That's what they do really well. The rest of it sucked, but to me, anyways, like why is there no story? This is stupid, but fine. People liked it with all the expansions. I never got to the expansions, but that part of it is kind of a fail, and you have to nail that because people are going to give you a chance. And if it's not good, there's plenty of other games. So it's a tough sell for them. I don't understand what the Jim Ryan thought was that, hey, I'm going to go make all these games that you have to pay to play, and then you're going to compete with all these free-to-play games and give us a massive live service game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a way to go, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Mash is the homie, man.
I know. Did you see that? Look at that.
Mash is the homie, man.
I'm gonna tell you this.
Always giving up memberships, man. Shout out to Mash.
I'm gonna tell you this. As the market leader, right? You're supposed to innovate, right? You're supposed to be the lead dog. But some reason PlayStation is doing a lot of copying, and they're doing it on games that are already well established. And so you're copying people, but you're not doing it better than them. So that's why a lot of these Sony games are looking kind of we saying they're trash, but they just play it out basically because we already seen it's not going to be better than Overwatch. Fair Game's not going to be better than What's the name of that? Payday.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's one of those things. Is you can
late to the party.
Yeah, you late to the party. Go back to making your single player games, which is not sustainable already. So go ahead. So they and then there's their PS Plus. It's not selling as well as Xbox. So Xbox is they have a lot of issues, and I already said I don't think they're gonna be around as a console provider around or after this generation. They're probably gonna be an app.
Man, if King ends up being right,
King says he's 98% right, man. If he's right,
no PS6. I mean, that would be insane, dude.
That would be insane.
Hey, but but they gonna get a Pro though this year.
Hey, King said if the Pro comes out, there's no PS6. But if the Pro doesn't come out, there will be a PS6. So, man, it's very interesting stuff, man.
Why would you bring out a system with no games? Like it's not like you're not competing with nobody, so you're not rushing it to compete with nobody. It's not like you were trying to start a generation.
Yeah,
you're just putting out a console. Like how many L's in hardware can Sony take? Because they've been taking a lot of L's recently. So
it's like their main console keeps selling, which is what keeps them going, I guess. I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know how much longer that keeps going, right? If Nintendo really brings it and says, here's our launch lineup, and here's all the games you want to play, plus our exclusives, and there's like 30 of them. Yeah, that's going to be a tough sell. And on the flip side, the enthusiasm level you get with a Xbox showcase now is going to be pretty good. It's just going to have 15 plus games every year. They're going to keep talking to you about 15 plus games first party. Like how are they going to match that on PlayStation? What's their selling pitch there? right? If you can play all the games that Nintendo has on their console plus all the third parties, that's going to be a pretty good thing for most people in the world.
Yeah.
For those who want the more hardcore games, they can also just look at Xbox and say, hey, first I get Game Pass. I just have to pay for that. I can cloud this if I want to, or I can get that really cheap little Series S and I just play their games.
Or Fire
Shit, why
Stick.
not? Right? Yeah, right. Like exactly, cloud with a Fire Stick, that's fine. Or if you want to play, on a Series S, which is a pretty cheap console, it's going to be cheaper than the freaking Nintendo, right? So you have the option to say, I'll get a second, console in a very nice holiday deal, $150, something like that, $200. I get Game Pass. I can play these games. I don't even have to have it all the time. I can subscribe for a couple of months, play the games they have coming out that are interesting to me, and unsubscribe, and I'm good to go, right? But I just got the box there, and I play when I want to play, right? And Nintendo could be your main driver. They have to come up with games. I think PlayStation's in trouble, and like I've been sounding this alarm bell. Like when they shifted, I'm like, dude, they're telling their main studios to make games that are live service games. That has never worked out. I can't even remember the one. Like there might be one or two games that's actually worked out where a single player studio has made a live service game that's actually worked. It's rare that happens. You have to start from multiplayer as your standard, right? You take even Halo, and that failed, and that started as a multiplayer game, right? And they had a launch headache. It's very hard to do. And you're going to tell these single player studios that have no idea what the hell's going on in that world how you're going to make a live service game? Redfall tried that. It's terrible. Suicide Squad, Anthem. You can go down the road. Every one of them failed. It's so hard to do. And you gut your team. You gut your team because they don't want to do that. They want to make the game the kind of game they make, and it's a terrible idea. I'm like, I hope those studios don't get destroyed, right? Because they were world class. PlayStation studios were world class, and they were making some world class games. I'm hoping they keep that talent. So they can keep making those kind of games. I hope that doesn't change. But I mean, that what's been happening to those studios. Insomniac has a lot of layoffs. Naughty Dog had a lot of layoffs, right? Down the road, and you're like, okay. I hope that means you got rid of the people that make the multiplayer stuff and not the people that make the single player stuff.
Yeah.
But who knows, right?
Hey, let me say this. It's kind of crazy because everything that Hargeet said is 100% right. 100% right. They got Bungie to help them, right? Give them the expertise, right? So Bungie say, hey, man, factions cancel that shit. But this Concord, this is the one. This is, come on, man. It just makes no sense whatsoever. Yeah, it makes no sense. But, like something Ray said when we said they were late to the party. We can sit here and people can bash Xbox as much as they want to, but something you cannot take away from them. Going back to the original Xbox, they had games with campaign and multiplayer. Even before Xbox Live, we saw the documentary. Like you guys might have experienced LAN parties. I haven't experienced it personally, but I've heard about them. We've seen it on the documentary. They had campaigns and multiplayer from the beginning of the Xbox brand. Gears of War, like most of their first party had that. They've been doing it for years. Now, live service is a little different, but they always had multiplayer. Now, in the PS3 generation, they had multiplayer, but for some reason, when the PS4 started, they didn't want to do multiplayer anymore with Sony. So when Ray said they were late to the party, 100%. Concord might have been a success like 6 or 7 years ago. Fair Games looks like a payday ripoff. Like Hargeet just said, how difficult it is to make a successful games as a service, bro. Xbox said, the hell with it. Let's just buy them. Let's buy the successful game. You know what I'm saying? Let's buy Overwatch. Let's buy Call of Duty Warzone. It's very difficult. And these publishers want that money. They see that Fortnite money. They see that Roblox money because those games are on their systems. They see that money. But they want 100% of the money instead of that 30%, right? And I understand it wholeheartedly. But PlayStation said, we want some of that money. We can't afford to buy an ABK. Let's try to make our own. I give them credit for trying. But so far, Helldivers 2, okay, that was a success. Will it sustain? I don't know. Concord is dead, y'all. That shit is not going to work. That shit is you had open beta and you couldn't even pull 2,500 concurrent players.
Yeah,
2,500, you
bad.
couldn't even pull it. 2,500 is dead,
Mhm.
right? I mean, I wish I would have known. So we pulled up last week on my Darkman show. Redfall concurrent, the players was like 6,000 or something, right? So I know that Concord hasn't officially released, but I can't see all of a sudden when it officially releases, it's about to just take off. I can't see that.
Especially because it costs $40.
Right. It costs $40, man. And so their strategy is we're gonna still charge 40, but we're gonna make battle passes free.
Mm-hmm.
You would think you would maybe make the game free, and
I don't want to flip that around.
That's backwards.
it makes
makes
no
no
sense to
sense.
me, man. It makes no sense, man. Oh, yo, Joey said Concord would have died 7 years ago. Remember Lawbreakers? Yeah, you're right about that, Joey.
It really does come down to like
Yeah.
right time, right game. Like Lawbreakers wasn't a bad game, but other games came out at the same time that just destroyed it. And that's just the way it is, right? And if you're just slightly less interesting than the competitor, it is what it is, right? So yeah.
Yep.
I mean, to your point, they're like Microsoft said, okay, we could do the organic thing, and we are where it works, right? If a team wants to do it and it makes sense, because we're not going to push it. If a team wants to do it, they want to create something like Sea of Thieves, for instance. That wasn't pushed by Phil. That wasn't pushed by Matt Booty. That was something that Rare wanted to do. And they had a vision. They did it. And management thought it was going to flop. But it didn't. It took off.
I thought it was going to flop.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It took off. It happened to catch an audience. Like, I guess it was just some Twitch streamers playing it, and they had this insane fun moments, and they're like, okay, and people started buying it. 40 million players later, it's still going, right? And so that's just a weird incident of a game that the passion was from the development studio, not the other way around.
Right.
And it worked. So Microsoft noticed, hey, you know what? Minecraft, that's just this killer thing that just keeps selling and selling, and kids keep wanting to play it. What the heck? Why don't we just buy it? And they just go buy it. Like that's the thing you do. The flip side is Jim tried both. He tried to buy. I don't know if they have any internal that worked so far, right? Internal studios, they've told them, oh, hey, you need to make a God of War multiplayer thing. They did. They put out that Ragnarok DLC.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they have something else going on. Naughty Dog needs to make Factions 2 live. That failed miserably. Insomniac was going to make the Spider-Man. They were trying to tell all their studios and then go buy all these other ones, Haven and Firewalk. And they had the London studio, I think, making something.
Deviation. They had that partnership with Deviation.
Yeah.
Right. And that all failed.
Yeah.
And then they bought Bungie. And so far, unfortunately, most of it has kind of fallen apart. Even Bungie, which is by far their most popular game, like whether people realize that or not, it's the biggest game they have. It's kind of stalling. And I don't know what the next step is for them to bring that back. And it'd be one thing to say you're in with company that knows how to handle that kind of thing because there's other peers of yours that can help you. Well, Bungie is the only one, right? They're like, it was J-Rock who said, who saves the savior, right? Because that was what Bungie came in to help you with, was to do live service games. And if Bungie's faltering, who fixes that? Oh, they can take over and do what? What is it that like PlayStation's going to bring to the table? Nothing. They don't have that ability. You can see it from all the games they've put together so far. The only one that's worked is the one that was an existing IP that already worked, and that was Helldivers. That worked. That's it. Everything else has kind of failed. And even Helldivers, they need to kind of figure out a monetization scheme that works well with it. But whatever, they can work that out.
Right.
As far as what's happening here, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen going forward. There's going to be a lull. And that's the part that like PlayStation fans need to realize. If you want those third person, walking, sad dad walking simulator games, you're going to have a lull for a little while because they have to retool, restart what they were doing before. What you don't want is a Suicide Squad where they say, okay, we're going to stop the live service part of this, but keep the core gameplay and give you the game because the game sucked, right? It went nowhere. You want to have a straight line first person game. Sorry, go ahead, Ray.
I was just saying, you said it's gonna they have to restart. The average game is 4 to 5 years to make. At
least. And nowadays, when you're gonna take advantage of every ounce of power, you're probably looking at 6 years. It's just the way it goes, right? If you can, you take Spider-Man, it's been running on the same engine with minor tweaks. If you want to go beyond what you had, like you take Hellblade, right? Hellblade, they decided, hey, we're going to redo this whole thing to make it work on UE5 to take advantage of our boxes, right? So we need time. So they took time. They could have just said, hey, we're going to turn this around in two years, right? But we'll keep it the same. It'll look the same. They're like, no, we want to take everything and elevate, right? Fine. You want to do that. That takes time. And I'm assuming that's what they want to do. Sony is usually about that, right? So if they're not going to be about that, and we're just going to keep getting the PS4 level games that are slightly better looking in PS5, okay, but I don't think that's what they want to do. They want to eventually come up to that same level because the competition is doing that, right? You saw E-Day. You think they're going to sit around and say, "Yeah, let them have the graphics"? No, I think they're going to compete for that, and they're going to want to do that, right?
I agree.
I'm sure Naughty Dog and Sucker Punch and Sony Santa Monica are like, well, we can match that. Let's try to match that, which that takes time. It takes work, right? I mean, it's take coalition time because they have to learn how to do it, and that's fine. But the beauty is Xbox has the capacity to take that because they have so many studios they can fit in other games. What are they going to do here? And look, the variety on Xbox is crazy. You have so many different options.
Crazy, insane.
Right? You want flight sim? Sure. You want an RTS? Sure. You want a 4A? No problem. You want a first-person shooter? No problem. A third-person shooter? No problem. You want a story-driven third-person? No problem.
RPG.
They've got you covered, right? RPGs,
Racing game.
the home of RPGs, like ridiculous.
Right, they're the home of
Sports games.
So they have everything, right? And racers. I've gotten to Forza Horizon, right? And then to that point, you even have Crash Team Racing, right? The little stupid Mario Kart equivalent. Hey, it's fun little stuff, right? Yeah. Platformers. There's so much that they offer. It's very hard for Sony to keep up unless they start diversifying, and they really went into two different areas: Sad Dad Walking Simulator and live service games. Okay, and Jim shut down all the other stuff. Like, okay,
he did.
That's one way to go.
And then
Astro,
and then he left.
Yeah. See ya.
Cashed out too. He didn't just leave. He cashed out
big time.
Like, take all my stocks and sell them.
Yeah, he made a boatload of money off that. So, and he got his own cookie with his face on it. I still never forget that though. Went to that studio, had a going away party, and 2 days later, that studio was fucking closed.
Yeah,
that was what a dick. What a dick. There you go. There you go. Look,
old Jim.
Look at old Jim. Oh Lord, have mercy. Yep. I just want to take a quick step back. I do want to thank Mash dude. Thank you so much. He gifted 10 awesome, memberships. Let's see. They went out to El Paul, Amit Kumar, Shaun T. Let's see. Stargazer. Oh my gosh. MT Maverick. BT Maverick. Sorry. Dyslexia should be a crime. I need my glasses on. Is what it is. Sanchez Gaming. Will got one. Let's see. Jonathan B. Let's see. Gummy Hernandez. So yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for doing that, dude. I really appreciate it. Would you exactly thumbs up or this one?
Play it day one with Game Pass.
Love it. Hargeet, would you mind reading a few of these super chats real quick for me, sir?
Sure, let's do that.
Let me throw my
we have the.
There we go. Boom.
All right, here we go. Lemon 108 Dragon CV $5. I hear Tim Poodle was caught by the father from Friday.
All
right.
Man.
Poor Tim Dog.
R.I.P.
Rest in peace, Tim Dog.
He said Tim Dog. I think Barry was talking about John Witherspoon.
I was. I was thinking about Pop.
He's talking about John Witherspoon, the father from Friday.
There you go. That's funny.
Lemon again, $2. Sony, not live service company. They on life support. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, that's right. Jay Rembert, $5. I saw a pony trying to say that Concord is flopping because the game is woke. Nasty work. I mean, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Ultimately, the game just needs to be fun. If it's fun, people will play, right? That's up to them. But anyway, exactly. Jay Rembert, $2. Hit that like for WebDave and this dope as panel.
The homie Jay Rembert, man. Shout out to you, bro.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you so much. Shit, they keep coming.
All right, Silent Cypher. Hey, bud. $2. Look at this awesome panel. A bunch of legends.
Silent Cypher. What's up, dude?
Hey, a good thing on Silent Cypher on my show. Know how they just roast everybody?
Yeah.
They got Silent Cypher. They called him Benson Honeydew. Know how Beaker has a friend, and it's they called him Benson Honeydew. I was like, oh no, I can't unsee that. That's who you are from now on.
All right, silent again. $5. If Jim eats his own face cookie, is it cannibalism? Well, yes, it is. Yes, it is. I have a feeling he's a narcissist enough that he'd enjoy the prospects of something like that. Yeah, probably.
Amen. Yep. Well, thank you guys for the super chats. We greatly appreciate those. Helps keep the show going, and we are going to be doing some big giveaways closer to the Game Awards show. We're gonna be giving some things away, and I'm also going to be we're going to be doing a little bit of doting. I haven't even talked to these guys about it yet, but actually, Dirt show, both of his shows, and on Ray Ray's show, I'm going to be actually donating some gift cards for Xbox that I'm going to be giving those shows so they can give them away to their people who watch them, because that's how I roll, man. So there you go. Give them back to the community, because the community is so amazing.
The community is awesome. Thank you, bro.
No worries. Had another super chat come in here. Dun, dun, dun. Boom.
Oh, let me get this.
Lemon again, $2. You want to do this one?
I'll get this one. With the two, Sony getting a black eye like Dirt Dog. Oh, come on, man.
Hey, hey, I'm surprised it has. I'm gonna be quiet because I was about to say something that ain't gonna start. I'm surprised they ain't got no short jokes yet. Because man, they be killing me.
Now you did it.
All right.
It is what it is.
Well, he opened the door, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just kidding.
It is what it is.
Hey, I want to give a shout out to Abdel, aka Clute. He just sent me where I didn't look at it yet, but he said that Major Nelson was on Iron Lords earlier, and he made fun of Tim Dog Mike.
Hey, Dirt. You know what? I know we get this dude a hard time sometimes, but Zaire always said, "Hey, you never know who watching." And we know you the only one who make fun of mics around here. So, hey, I'm just saying, it ain't like you just
made fun of Tim Dog Mike.
That's funny.
That's funny, bro.
There's a real nice one we can read out there, buddy.
Hey, you know what? Before we go, I don't. People keep asking me how I'm keep getting people on to actually serve their court thing. And I have no clue because they just
I guess people just want to defend themselves. You know?
Exactly.
So the one with Doc Dark was pretty good because he will throw it back at you. He won't let you turn his words. I'm just saying.
He's awesome.
Yeah,
that was funny. Like,
Hargeet, can you read that one for me? Sorry.
Sure. And shout out to Doc Dark. There's levels to this. Spartan 661, $2. Dirk, Griggity, and Ray. Let's go, gentlemen.
So a little compliment for you, gentlemen. There you go. All right, go ahead, there, Ray. What were you gonna say?
Oh, I'm just saying with Doc Dark, people thought we were like getting intense. Nah, it really wasn't. It was like we just like this is how we talk. And at the end of the day, he understood what we were saying, and he like he said, he actually put on Twitter, he apologized to the Xbox community that was part of his parole. So
there you go.
So stuff, it'd be funny to me. Like half this stuff is hilarious to me.
Yeah,
exactly. Ray, you gotta read that one.
It says Ray is comic accurate Wolverine height.
So you 5'3"?
Come on, man. That's first of all, I'm 5'4", and I'm almost 5'5". you gonna give me all the height?
I say 5'4", man.
Hey, I got a friend that I work with. He wears those is it Versace? I think it's Versace, some shoes, but they give you like some inches, so they make you taller, and then because they hit their soles will be like, hey, I'm thinking about it though. I'm thinking about it.
That's
he looked
funny.
goofy as hell watching it.
That's funny. And I will read this one out. And this will answer your question right away. Pezio man, WebDave, you can't read super chats. I can, but I'm dyslexic and have been that way since birth. And the worst is for me reading black letters on white paper.
Wow.
So black and white is actually hard for me to read. Yes, I can read. I do have an education. Do have a good job. It's just a matter of I mean, shit. Tom Cruise has dyslexia, and look where he is. So it doesn't really hold us too far. But I'd rather have somebody that has pronunciation and can read things decently compared to me butchering the shit out of something, and you guys being like, "What the fuck's that retard saying?" Yes, I said retard, as in me. Thank you very much. Oh, look, another super chat. Rakanushi.
Good old Rakanishu.
That's it. That's it.
Lemon, $5. Ray so short he can swing his legs sitting on the curb. All right, man.
Damn.
My feet touch the ground.
Damn, Ray.
Oh, I would say something,
Damn,
but it'd be
Ray.
mean. I said, yeah, your feet
I
touch the
wouldn't
ground
take that,
when
Ray.
you're standing on it. Just kidding. What?
And we all know everybody gets it. I just wait, and it always comes around. It always comes back.
Comes around. I'll keep my mouth shut because I haven't been on the show yet. So haven't been dragged into court. Oh my gosh, we got another super chat. Here we go. Let's see here. We got the Cypher.
Silent. Here you go. $2. Ray, great to see you, my very, very short brother.
Wow.
You added an extra very in there, didn't you?
Yeah.
He did have an extra very that's not there.
Ray volunteered that information because we would not have known he was.
I did not. I did not volunteer that information.
Didn't
You Biden, dirt. Yeah, but I did not volunteer that. Yeah, he did just smaller right now.
Dirt's frozen. There we go. Are you there?
There you
Starting
go.
to come back.
Still a little bit.
Yeah, I did not volunteer that information. One of my co-hosts, my old co-hosts, volunteered that information, and people heard it and they ran with it.
Yeah. Yep. Actually, Ray's 7'8" and
I can dunk a basketball. I used to be able to dunk a basketball.
There you go. There you go. All right, now that's just mean.
Yeah, Dirt's still coming in.
Am I still frozen in there? I got like a lot of people here in my house. They probably all watch Netflix.
Oh,
there you go.
Yeah, you're botting quite a bit and mostly frozen. Yeah, video wise.
You'll fight through it.
Next one. Limit again, $2. Ray looks up to the hobbits. Wow.
Come on, man.
That's
how is hey Arnold best friend Gerald talking about me like this? Come on, Lemon. Come on, Lemon.
Oh goodness. Well, really Dirt to come back in.
It's all in good fun though.
It is. It's jealousy. That's what it is, right?
It is. They can't be this short.
Oh gosh. Well, let me welcome out the almost 400 people we have here. Ooh. We have we have more people even watching us on X. Over 200 people watching us on X. 176 people watching us right now on YouTube. Thank you all so much. And if you're watching the replay later or listening to the replay, we do also have the audio version, which will be up as soon as this show is over. I will dump that onto SoundCloud, and it'll be available at iHeartRadio and iTunes. Just about anywhere podcasting is found, you will find this show out there as well. So thank you so much for watching us. Well, shout out to you, Ahmet. Thank you so much. We appreciate each and every one of you, and thank you guys for joining us tonight, man. We're gonna have fun tonight. Dirt should be back hopefully in a minute. He bounced out just to reset his connection, or maybe to go through the house and make everybody turn off their other crap. I don't know. he may have done that as well. Who knows? But yeah, we do have. Let's get to some. Since it's just the three of us at the moment, we'll bring up some of these. Let's see here. Is there yeah.
He's not lying though.
Yeah, we have more people in the Concord, man. And Dirt's wife using up all the data. Maybe. There he is. He's back. The man is back.
Y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, you good.
Bro, I don't know what's going on right now.
Playing musical box right now.
All right. Yeah, probably, man. Cause my daughter, my grandson over here, they probably all watching in there all at the same time on different TVs.
You want to try your camera again just to see?
Yeah.
There you go. I mean, sometimes it just happens, man.
Yeah,
So,
but I don't know what's going on. But all right. We're here.
can you read what admin put on there for you?
Derek White's fiance is using about the data. You POS. Don't never accidentally say anything around these dudes, Dave.
Oh,
And
exactly.
They will hold it against you.
Forever
I made
and
that
ever.
one mistake. Meant to
Uh-huh.
say daughter's fiance and said my wife's fiance. That was like what, 6 months ago?
It was. It was.
Oh, God.
Look at that one.
Hogging all the bandwidth. I can't believe this, man.
Oh, goodness.
They so disrespectful.
It's so disrespectful. Look at 108 too. Dirk had a double blackout. Come on, man. Just show some damn respect. Hey yo, where that clip, Hargeet? Show some damn respect, will you?
That's funny. There you go. There you go. Well, let's go ahead and let's
I mean,
jump
that's the
to it.
story of my life. No respect. I don't get no respect at all.
Yeah, there it is.
Exactly. Got to straighten the tie. Oh my goodness. So there was a little movie that came out over the weekend.
Man.
And yeah. What an amazing movie. Dirt's seen it. I've seen it. And I suggest everybody that's watching or listening to go see it. It is so good. If you had kind of lost, I guess, faith, or you had kind of lost a little, there's so many, or kind of burn out on superhero movies, and fuck that. When you watch this will pull you right back in. It is so good, so funny, so well done. There's the fourth wall broken, even the fifth wall. There's times so much. There's times in the movie when Ryan will not even. He's looking at the character delivering the line, and he's using the real person's name. It's so fucking hilarious. And you just like sitting there going, "Fuck yeah!" It's so good, man. It's so good.
Said, like this isn't much of a spoiler. Like he said, Hugh a couple times, didn't he?
Mm-hmm. He did.
That's funny, bro.
Yeah, but that's the thing, man. It didn't take itself too seriously, but yet there was some parts in it that you were kind of like, when it was time to be serious, when you found out some things, it was kind of like, oh shit,
Mm-hmm.
I'll admit there's a couple of times when I was kind of like tearing up a little bit, taking the popcorn rag.
Hey, no spoilers in the chat, please.
Yeah, no spoilers in chat, please. Want everybody to see it and have a good time.
Yeah.
But all I can say is there's so many things in the movie that could be spoilers, from cameos, crazy,
yeah,
unforeseen cameos that came out of nowhere, to just some good stuff, man. Just some good stuff, funny stuff, well done stuff, and even the part about Ray Ray's height. Because
yeah.
the original in the comic books, Wolverine was short, was not very tall.
He was 5'3" actually.
Yeah. See, so just a inch under what Ray is, and so when they go, I'm just kidding.
Actually, Dave,
yeah.
I don't know if you knew this now, but you probably did hear this. I remember when Hugh Jackman was saying he almost didn't get the role of Wolverine because he was too tall. I believe Hugh Jackman's like 6'1", 6'2", something like that. He said he almost didn't get the role because he was too tall.
But he made the role himself.
He is Wolverine, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
I know he's getting a little older. He's like 55 now, maybe. Yeah, so they're going to eventually find another Wolverine, which they show somebody. Let's not even go there. But he's Wolverine right now, bro. Like that dude's Wolverine, flat out.
Yep. And they even call out in the movie, this is not a spoiler either, but that that people are like, Logan was his last movie, and he said his last movie. 3 days later, he found out about Deadpool, and he thought, oh fuck, that would have been, I should have waited for that,
Yeah.
But he made his announcement. He said, well, I'll stick with it, and then Ryan as Deadpool in the movie calls out, which, like I said, it's not a spoiler. This is just, it's exposition, I guess you'd say, that he was dead until Disney threw a whole bunch of money at him.
Yeah.
And he goes, now they got him under contract until he's dead.
Yeah.
It's so funny. So this will not be the last time you see Hugh as the Wolverine. I guarantee.
Hey, Rain G4 said he's the okay Wolverine. Of course, that's your opinion, but I would say this: rated R Wolverine is more Wolverine than all of the PG-13 X-Men movies. I know Logan was rated R too, but he was kind of, old. He was losing his powers. Rated R Wolverine and rated R Hugh Jackman to me is more Wolverine than he's ever been in this movie.
Yes,
for real.
I agree. And the way they looped it in, the way they've pulled it out, I think it's it's very well done. Like I said, the movie is so much fun, and I can't wait to see it again. Hargeet, we do have a super chat, which actually this is kind of towards you.
Oh, okay, here we go. Fia Marie, £2, I think, right? Props to Hargeet for his donations to the ILP. Well, thank you.
Yeah,
yes, we got them over the goal.
You did,
nice.
And seriously though, Hargeet, you definitely are more than generous, and generous in multiple ways with your time, like for tonight on your show. We greatly appreciate that as well too. So thank you so much, sir, for everything you do for the community. Like I said, and I've told you before, it's one of the reasons why I wanted to have you on here. And I'll address this because somebody asked about it earlier. Said I hadn't seen Retri in a while. Retri took a step back from the show. He's no longer, I guess, a regular member of the Gamers Council, and it's strictly he needed to spend more time with his family and focus on that and some things that were come up in his life, and he's doing good. He's doing all right, but he's just priorities, man. It's about family first, and we 1000% support that and agree with that, and we'll always love and cherish the time we've had here with Retri. And he's welcome to come back anytime he wants to jump on and talk that shit. And I know eventually at some point he'll probably jump in and just make a little cameo here.
Yeah.
On the Gamers.
Absolutely, man. You gotta put your family first. That's why I kind of had to step back on a couple podcasts myself, bro.
Well, and we appreciate you always willing to come on here with us, because makes the show that much better. That's all I'm saying, Dirt.
Thank you, bro.
You're welcome.
Sometimes I don't think Dirt realize when you put Dirt on the show, how the numbers they just pop up out of nowhere. To this day, after all the stuff we did, the one show Dirt was on is my highest show.
Really? I mean, I don't know. I'm just, I appreciate it, man, because like the homies they usually follow where I go, man. So I definitely appreciate those guys, man.
Well, and that's the thing. Hopefully you appreciate the love that people show you, because it's genuine, dude. We do appreciate it, man.
Wait a minute. Wait. Do you see this in the chat, Dave? Oh my God, man.
What?
Is that Fark you again? Oh my God, bro.
I love it.
Oh, that is hilarious.
That's hilarious. Well, let's get through the super chat for Sound Cypher, $5. Bro, couldn't believe Harry Potter made a cameo in the movie, let alone the fact that he was as short as a kickstand. I hear he was modeled after Ray Ray.
Oh, man. Don't charge at you, Ray. What, bro? Did he put a wig over Ron? That gotta be Fark you, man.
Why he didn't get the dread? He just could have got the one when you had the dreads.
Yeah, with the dreads, right? He just got this wig. Dirk's wife fiance. I can't believe you, man.
All right.
That gotta be Fark you, because nobody switches profile pics as quick as that guy. So that gotta be him. That's funny, bro.
That's good.
Right. They said, and he said you like got a double life as a wife.
And I got a wig and the other one bald hair. That's funny, man.
You walk in and out of the room.
Funny, man.
You walk in and out of the room. One time you Dirt, then you come in.
I'm like my man from a Split,
Yeah. You be like, I'm going to work, honey. Then you walk out the door,
come back in as the other guy. Yeah, that's funny, man.
Oh my God.
Rain G4, $5. I'm happy to see that comics getting the respect that they deserve. DC, Marvel. Yeah,
that's funny, man.
And it wasn't Fuck you.
It wasn't. Oh, it sure wasn't him. Who was that? He probably got another account. That's crazy, man. That's it. He probably got another account. James
Fark you has
McAvoy,
multiple accounts. Don't let him lie to you.
Yeah, that's definitely probably him.
We love you, Fark you.
I love you guys, though, man. It's funny, man. It's all jokes. It's all fun, man.
I'm innocent. I would never do anything like that.
He said, "I would never do that to you, Dirt. You've done it several times, you POS."
we now we know it's you.
You are fake news.
Hey, Fuck you will literally, that guy will literally, just take a screenshot of something I've I don't know, just my face from 2 minutes ago,
Mhm.
and put it as a profile pic. I'm like,
Yep.
I just made that face 2 minutes ago. Oh, it's funny, man.
He's fast. He is super
That's the
fast.
story of my life. No respect. I don't get no respect at all.
He said, "Dirt, I'm innocent," but he got the picture of the person with the wig in a DM. I said, "Look at this, man."
Oh goodness,
That's funny, man. Shout out to Fuck You, man. It's all love, but it's listen, I'm a guy that love to laugh, man. And you guys made me laugh, even though sometimes the laugh is at my expense. As long as you don't get too disrespectful. Sometimes I gotta say, whoa, come on now. But it's it's all fun, man.
It is. And of course, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and don't forget to hit the like button.
If you like this video, please hit the like button. Shout out to WEBDAVE.
Love you, bro. Just saying. Oh my goodness. My goodness. My God,
he sent it to you. I see Dave. He sent it to you also.
He did he? Oh,
Fuck You popped up in your D.
Let's see. Did it show? Oh, there it is.
And it's the one with the you had the Mario jersey.
Oh my God, man.
Oh, that's hilarious.
It's funny, man. I'm not going to be mad at that. It's pretty funny. If it's funny, it's funny, man.
Oh my goodness.
Let's go.
Yeah, but Deadpool and Wolverine was awesome.
Yeah, it was. Oh Lord, I stopped sharing this for just a second. Let's see if I can pull up something else. So yeah, as it goes, it was very awesome, super great movie, and I definitely recommend it for everybody. Let's see as I poorly go around my in the background. Trying to find. Oh yeah, we kind of talked about this, and I actually do want to bring this up too. Let's see here. Present, share screen, and boom. So yeah, I don't know if anybody saw that. I mean, we knew that it was going to be selling good, but wow, these numbers were astronomical.
Before we get started,
yes.
Go gaming. That ain't your sources. Because that dude be trolling all the time, man.
Oh, okay.
Go gaming, he trolls a lot. Sometimes it's like he used to get me. I'm like, hold on, wait a minute, man. Then you realize he trolls a lot. So be careful with his tweets. I think out of all the times I've seen his tweets, one of them was true. And the rest of them were just him trolling.
Well, then we'll forget the second one too.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
No, good to know. Good to know. And Gold's probably in the channel laughing his ass off.
Yeah. So for future references, he's an Xbox guy, but he's a troll. And I learned that. I posted something in another day, and they was like, "Dirt, that dude is a troll." Then I realized, I looked at his tweets. I was like, "Damn, you all right? He be trolling, bro. Some of this stuff don't be real." It was one time he was actually telling the truth on something, or it was real information, but mostly it's just usually troll. Sorry, I just want
No, I'm glad you did that. That's pretty.
But I do think it is some truth to that. Those Fire Sticks were selling well.
Yeah,
and there's some truth to the Xbox Series X selling also.
Now the Xbox Series S, that was official. That was on Inside the Gaming. They said that, and they're like a pretty legit publication. Yeah, that was true.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like 95%. Yeah. And he does it just to piss off ponies. So just to let you know for future references, yeah, he's always
well, then I'm okay with that.
Yeah. So just be careful with him. They're always entertaining and funny what he says, but then come on, man, that stuff ain't really happening. Because yeah.
Oh, let's see here.
Yep. So, but I will say that what Ray mentioned about the Xbox Series S, I know we talked about this last week. I know you guys talked about it last week, but I still think it's pretty impressive that thing is finally moving units like I thought it would. Because from the beginning, I said the Xbox Series S is going to be that console that's going to be the casual's choice, and that really hadn't happened this generation. So if it's going to happen now, I think we're starting to see now because of college football that, yo, man, people will upgrade and get it if there's a game they really want bad enough. And
the power of the casual, Dirt.
Power of the casual. Yeah, we say it all the time, don't we, Ray?
Yeah, because like, hey, what is college football? It's a casual, like when it's a casual game. It's a football game. It's a niche game. Then Call of Duty just jumping in the Game Pass just now. Hey, the power of the casuals. That's what sells everything. That's why PlayStation is so-called been the market leader. Hey, but when but the thing about casuals, they cheat.
They are, bro.
And like deals.
They're like, listen, it's not on PC. I can't play. I want to play this game, but I don't want to spend $500 for the better Xbox or PS5. Boom, $300. Here we go, right here. I need this right here. And that's just how it is, man. I think it's just how it is. We're all old enough to know that every generation, the console that sold the most was the console that was chosen by the casuals.
Mm-hmm.
Every generation, every single generation. Didn't matter which one was more powerful. Didn't matter anything but which one the casuals chose. And the casual games, now we know are Fortnite, Call of Duty, Roblox, sports games, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sports games. FC football, aka FIFA, that's a huge game. Madden, good, big in the States. College football, big in the States. 2K, big, worldwide. But that's just the games that they like to buy. And if the Xbox Series X, which has all of those games, if it's going to start moving units, I think the time is now.
Most definitely. We do have another super chat real quick.
Rain G4, $2. Shout out to Silent Cypher for being cool.
Hey, most of the name of the game Xbox on my is FC. Well, what was it called? FC. I thought it was like FC football.
That's soccer.
That's what I'm talking about. Soccer, Xbox, right? I'm FIFA. That's his new name, right? FC.
Yeah.
Hey, no. So take those laughs back, you POS.
And the thing is,
25. Okay, I'm sorry. Whatever name.
Like Game Pass Ultimate, has the access to EA. So like right now, you get like, don't you get like the newest Madden?
Yeah, newest Madden.
10 hours. You have the trial.
Yeah, and then
but the latest Madden
comes out 6-7
in Game Pass now. Yeah, like the latest Madden is in Game Pass now. College football, I've been playing on a 10-hour trial because I don't know if I want to buy it because I'm not really into college football. Yeah, so the new Madden every year, you get that 10-hour trial, and that's why I play it every year, and I realize I don't want to buy it.
There you go. What about in the wrestling? Don't they have is there a wrestling game?
No, that's 2K.
That's on 2K.
Okay, so
you got to buy that for a price.
And that comes in every now and then. They do that as well, right? Like the NBA 2K this year, they have.
Yeah, it's in Game Pass right now, but they usually drop it maybe 4 or 5 months after it releases.
Yeah.
And we in the last 3 years we've gotten the MLB the show.
Damn, they won.
Well, that's kind of I think that's just going to be there.
Yeah. So if you're a casual in the sports, Game Pass is. If you get Game Pass Ultimate, you got a lot of shit right there at your disposal.
That's a great point. That's a great point, man. You got because you said EA. I believe last year's NHL game is in Game Pass now. MLB The Show, obviously, that's there every year at launch for the last 3 years. Hopefully that continues. Yep. So Game Pass is great, man. I mean, I don't know how people can deny it, but it's a great service for everybody.
There you go. And Magnum says that don't forget Cricket is also in Game Pass.
Cricket is in Game Pass?
Yeah, they put that in every year.
Damn, I didn't even know that.
Yep.
So all sports, El Paul says all sports, even cricket. Oh yeah, Tiger Woods is in Game Pass, yeah.
The
EA
racing
had
games.
sports locked down. Remember in the PS2, like original Xbox, man,
Mhm.
that EA was everything back then. Until 2K started to come up a little bit, but yeah, EA's still doing well though.
No, and Joey says that F1 racing is also yeah.
I was just about to say that. Like EA makes that, and EA has a couple other racers. And
Yeah, the sports management games. So I mean, it's like I said, if the thing about Game Pass, which well, Game Pass is a downfall and Game Pass is dying and blah blah blah. Fuck you.
They also,
you're
by
a
the way,
retard.
they
Go
have
ahead.
perks for Apex. They'll have
Right.
perks for many of the casual games. They'll have perks in there, and we like overlook the fact that Riot is partnered with Xbox to give you all of the content as part of Game Pass,
Right.
which is
For
insane.
League of Legends.
It's insane.
And
For
Valorant also,
and League of Legends. Yeah, and Valorant just came out on console.
Valorant just came out on console with the same week as the beta for Concord.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Super chat from Silent Cypher.
Silent Cypher, $2. Great to see you, Rain G4. You're a legend.
Rain G4.
Oh, and Hargeet, you got to read this one.
Yes, Hargeet, talk that shit.
Let's go.
From Elbow.
There you go. Oh, what?
Looking to the side.
No. I'm trying to set up my Plex server, so I'm ripping my 4K Blu-ray discs to hard drive. That's what I'm just like. It's so time consuming that when they finish, I just swap them and then kick it off again. So I have
there you
two
go.
drives going.
There you go.
Fee and Marie says, "What the f even is pickleball? It just came out of nowhere to me. My sister told me about pickleball. I said, hey, I'm Dirt. I'm playing pickleball. I said, what the hell is a pickleball? That all of a sudden I'm starting to see it on ESPN once in a while. Like, what? It just took off, man. Like pickleball. This is like tennis. I mean, like
it's half court tennis.
Yeah, half court tennis.
And like it's so many. There's so many variations in the rules as far as like it's like. I mean, the basic thing is to keep it up off the ground type thing, but still, it's. Go ahead.
Don't quote me on it, but I think rugby is also in game.
Oh,
it is.
There you go. My God, that's awesome.
I can just look at the sports section, right? I can just go to like the Xbox sports section and see what the heck they have there.
Dirt wife for Beyonce.
There you go.
Funny people, man. Funny people, I tell you.
You want to read that one, or you want me to read it?
Oh, you
Hargeet, I'm in the process also of setting up my Plex server. Taking so long backing up my physical collection. Yeah, it's a problem, right? So that's kind of the headache. It does take a while.
They're trying to be serious, but I can't take them serious.
Right, that was like a serious.
Silent said for $2. I forgive you for labeling me honeydew, Rain G4.
Oh, I'm gonna say that was Rain G4 wear a size 7, so in shoes, so it's all right.
Oh man, hold on, man.
I'm not playing.
Something my father told me, man. He said, never trust a grown man that wear under a size 8 shoe. Something ain't right with him, man. I'm joking.
There you go, Rain.
Wow.
We have gone so deep in different directions. I don't even know what the fuck.
I don't know what happened, man.
It's all right. I love it.
Slow news day. Slow news
It
day.
is. That is. We have a whole list of topics. I just don't know if we're gonna get to any of them. I mean, all of them. So what we talk about, guys? Do we want to talk about? Let's see.
So
I threw it up on
UFC, by the way, is another one. That's another one.
Oh, that's another great one. Yeah, heck
UFC.
yeah. Just a quick kind of thing. So we know that now there's more and more games starting to come to Game Pass. That'll be part of the acquisition type thing. And I put it on the thumbnail. 2 games, related to the movie that came out this weekend. Which would be the Wolverine game and the made by Activision, and then the Deadpool game made by Activision. I mean, do we think that it's something that they would be able to get on there? Because because the Wolverine game that's already out, the X-Men Wolverine or X-Men Origins Wolverine, I think it was made by it's
360 game, right?
Right. So
That
I
was a
mean,
pretty
it's
good game. That was a pretty good game.
yeah, exactly. And the Deadpool game was actually pretty decent as well too.
Never played that one.
But I'm saying, so I don't think there's any, even though there's quote unquote a new Marvel Wolverine game coming from Sony, this is not that game. So why couldn't they bring this out if they just had to re-up the rights for that? I don't think there'd be anything in place to stop them from doing that, other than just them wanting to pay the royalties on it. What do you guys think? Anybody can go.
I agree with what L. Paul said in the chat. It would have made back compatible. It would have been made back compatible by now. So it's something holding them back from doing it. Maybe they don't think it's worth it. I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe I don't know the fees that comes with that licensing to an old game like that. I have no idea, man.
I think most games are not. That's not back compat right now. It has something to do with license.
It's for a reason. Yeah, I agree because I think they wanted to make everything back compat.
Mm-hmm.
You know, even like most old sports games are not back compat because most of those games have licensed music on it. You know, some players that's not in the, you know, the NBA, the NFL, or anymore. They couldn't really, use them because
boxing games are not back compat. Fight
Night Champion is the only one that's back.
Yeah, that's the only one. The older one, like Fight Night Round 3, is not.
None of those are back compat.
Because they got to go license everybody else.
Yep.
So is Deadpool available as a back compat game?
No.
Yeah. I don't believe so.
I own it, so it's showing up in the store for me, but I don't know if it's available to anybody else.
Yeah, no.
You got
that game was on. Wasn't that game on Xbox One and the PS4, or was it the 360? And the
PS4? It was Xbox One. Yeah.
El Paul says nope. So one thing though, too, that when Sarah was interviewed this past year, one of the things she did say is that they are bringing back the back compat team. That's one thing she's doing. So why would they do that?
That's a good point.
Yeah, hopefully they can get more licensing. This would be licensing with Disney, right? To get the license back.
I would think so. It'd be Disney. Plus, Hasbro's already made it clear that they really want to work with Microsoft in bringing the Transformers games back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Look, they are working with Disney on a couple of games, right? So it is possible that they opened up the line of communications to say, "Hey, let's bring these older ones back as well." It might also be that they have to commit to making a new one, and that might be where it becomes more of a challenge. But hey, I don't know.
Speaking of Hasbro, did you guys see how much money that Monopoly Go made? $3 billion. What was it? $3 billion in like 14 months or something like that. Wow, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
At mobile games sell, like they're just one of those things because it's so easy. It's like the fingertip, like it's easy to pay for stuff like that. They sell. That's why everybody was saying that King is the real thing that they bought Activision for.
Yeah,
we haven't even seen really them just spread the wings on that yet.
Yeah.
We will. So
absolutely.
All right, so let's see. Adele said check your DMs, and he sent me this.
Hey, Transformers, Fall of Cybertron, and War of Cybertron. I was legit mad going into the Xbox One generation that those two games was not being able to play and was not playable because I can't remember which one was the later one, but I bought it and I was like, damn, I'm having so much fun. And then they're like, oh, it's not gonna work. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, I was legit mad when the Xbox One generation came out. The games.
So the guys, Special Nick had a post from July 16th of last year. Said, I've heard that a while back that plans for a final ABK batch even when the deal closes. So maybe that's something that, she said that they are doing the back compat team. She kind of rebuilt one up to work on that because she's the president of Xbox now. So she's focused on that.
But that didn't happen though, because that's from July.
Right,
2023, yeah.
But maybe they're still in the works, and maybe they're not going to dump them all at once like they did before. Maybe they're going to trickle them out to continue.
Yeah,
to feed
that's what I
beast.
think they're going to do. Yeah, that's what I think they're going to do. They're not going to do like what they did with Bethesda, put them all out at once. They're going to trickle them out, like you said, spread them out.
Well, and there's also the can they add it to the Microsoft Store? I don't know if any of these games ever made it to Battle.net, so they would have to add them to the Microsoft Store, right? They'll probably put them on Steam. I'm sure they'll re-enable them on Steam, but they're gonna want to do PC as well as console, right? So I think that just means they have to refactor it for the Microsoft Store on Windows.
Yeah.
I seen True Crime there, and I'm like, please, just give me. Hey, you remaster True Crime, man. You remaster True Crime,
True Crime, bro.
That could be their to me. That could be their GTA.
Yeah, but I think that game will be too expensive to even remaster. Like, I mean, not too expensive for them, but would it be worth it? Is the question. Like, that game, you know, it was pretty popular, but not as popular as GTA or even Saints Row. It wasn't even as popular as Saints Row was back in the day. So would that be worth it to remaster that game?
And Saints Row kind of made me like, cause I literally legit bought Saints Row because it was like a game banger simulator.
But they got too goofy, man.
It did. Like, I was okay with 3, and it just went too far for me.
3 was.
I mean, if they want to make a sequel, right, then it makes sense to do that, right? Because then you bring like enthusiasm to say, I want to play the first one because the new one's coming out, right? Yeah. So I think that's a good plan if they wanted to. But look, you have to find a studio that wants to do that. Maybe there's nobody wants to make a true crime game. So. Yeah.
True Crime was fire, man. Part 2 was pretty good too, and Sleeping Dogs, which was of course was supposed to be True Crime 3, was fire also, bro.
And they actually made a game called Triads something. I can't remember what. Yeah, and
was it on like the
PC? I think right.
Was it on PC? Because I know it wasn't on console, was it?
I don't think it was on console. I think it was on PC.
Oh, okay.
I think it was on PC.
Yeah, they got a lot of games. Activision has now. I know Prototype 1 and 2 is BC. Both of those games is BC. They got so many games, man. Yeah, Mafia. I heard about
2K.
Mafia.
2K owns Mafia.
Yep. 2K. Yep. Great games. That was a real remake. That Mafia game. That was a real remake, man. That's phenomenal, though.
That's pretty good.
But yeah, Activision got some stuff, man.
I love the Tenchu games.
You know, I never actually played those games. I don't know why. I never played those games, man. Never played them. I have no idea why.
Yeah, I recommend them, man. If you ever get a chance to try it out, I think you'll enjoy it. If you enjoy something like Ghost of Tsushima.
They're not PC though, are they?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
no. You can get them on emulators.
Oh, true.
Just saying.
Yeah, Mafia Game Pass. That's the rumor next month, bro. Listen. If I don't know which one they said, like maybe the remake, like Part 1 remake is in that game is phenomenal, bro. Part 2 was phenomenal. Part 3 was okay.
Yeah,
that's my opinion. Part 3 was okay. Stranglehold, man, they got some gems in the chat. OT, what's that? OT, OT. He's in my chat sometimes, but I can't pronounce his name. Otogi
Gamer.
Otogi Gamer. Thank you. You know I can't read. He said they need to bring back Stranglehold. Stranglehold, I love that game in the 360. Yes. But they got real actors in there. They probably won't. They have to, get permission and license those stuff out. But I love that game, man.
I definitely agree with that too, man. It's really good stuff. Like I said, the potential is there. And like I said, there's so many games that they could bring to the PC Game Pass, man. I mean, some of the older, like instead of just like World of Warcraft, but there's the StarCraft would be amazing. Bring those, throw those in the PC Game Pass, man. There are people that would be jumping all over that. Oh, man. Poor Dirt.
All right, man. Hey, maybe if we put a space in there, I would have read it better.
Goodness.
99 Nights. Yo, hold on. I remember 99 Nights. Wasn't that like a launch title for the 360 or close to being a launch title?
I don't
that was when there was a whole bunch of enemies on screen at one point. Is that the same game or am I?
I think I vaguely remember that.
Bullet Witch, I didn't think that was that good of a game. I bought that game. It wasn't that good.
I know this is not an Activision game, but I wouldn't mind Chrome Hounds coming back.
Oh yeah.
What is Chrome Hounds? I don't even know what that is.
It's kind of like a mech armor game type deal. Sega made it. End up closing it down, but you can get to build your own mech the way you want to. It's not like Armored Core. You could build your own mech the way you wanted to and everything. And it was clean. Like it have a whole bunch of people on the battlefield, like actual people too. It was fun, but they closed the servers down on that in
the outfit of DLC. The outfit. I remember that game.
Yeah. Well, welcome to you, Timmy. Or as it probably said, Timmy. Timmy. Anyway, so yeah.
Full Auto, bro. I forgot all about Full Auto.
I love Full Auto.
Yeah.
That was. I don't know if it was a launch, but it was in a launch area.
I think it was a launch. I think it was.
That game was fire though. I love that game.
Amen. So many good things. So guys, we got all kinds of topics. We could talk about the gaming voice actor strike. We could talk about the PlayStation 5 Pro, just rumors, or is it real? Let's see. 360 store finally shutting down, putting the nail in the coffin. I mean, there's Call of Duty is now on Game Pass. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 is now available, and you can jump in and play it. And I don't know. Any of you guys done that? Played that?
Installed it. I haven't played it yet.
Which one?
Same here. I installed it.
I'm sorry.
Modern Warfare 3.
Yeah.
I bought it when it came out. I would tell you this: the multiplayer is pretty solid. The campaign, I thought it was still pretty good, considering they did it in 18 months. Sledgehammer did that campaign in 18 months. That was a pretty good campaign for 18 months. I know it got kind of blasted. The score was like what was the Metacritic score? Like 64 or something. That game is not a 64. I thought it was pretty solid.
No, I think it was lower than that.
Was it? I thought it was
it was pretty bad. Yeah.
Maybe it wasn't as good as some of the other ones, but like I said, considering they did that campaign in 18 months, I was impressed.
Yeah.
And y'all just heard, in the beginning of the show, I told you my story about it, but I bought two right before 3 came out. And that's when I found out that my account was banned. I didn't even buy 3. So I was hoping that the other day when I download 3, it would have been just magically fixed, and it wasn't. But so I went on my other account, and I started to play it, and I'm like, oh man, I am rusty. Like these cats are fast. they are fast. But yeah, I might have to go to Warzone or something for everything to slow down.
It's like I don't play the multiplayer a lot on COD games, but like when I usually get the game when it first come out, I play some multiplayer for a minute, then I'll stop for like some months, then I go back and get destroyed. So I say, you know what? I'm not gonna play any more multiplayer. But yeah, but Modern Warfare 3 has a pretty solid multiplayer, but the campaign people hated it. I thought it was pretty good.
There you go. You mind reading that member chat there, Hargeet? Thanks.
Sure, J-Mac. Member for 12 months. It got blasted because Xbox owns it, period. Probably. I mean, it's a 58 on OpenCritic for
58. Wow.
For Modern Warfare 3, and I'm sure it's various things on Metacritic.
Definitely wasn't a 58. No way. No way is that game a 58. I'm not saying it was a 90, but 58, that's kind of crazy, bro. It was funny because I remember the whole year last year, guys were saying, that's not your game. You don't own ABK yet. You didn't make the game, blah, blah, blah. But then when that score came out, they blamed Xbox. I was wait. Xbox had nothing to do with this game. Nope. This is Xbox. I was like, stop it.
Yeah, some of them are disingenuous and two-faced is all I'm saying. Pretty sad.
Hey, but we gonna have to get used to that. Like Starfield, all those games, anything that comes out with Xbox, go on dock it about 5 points at least. Go on dock it about 5 points. Yeah, I'm not usually a conspiracy theory person, but it is what it is. We have seen like Flight Simulator come out soon, right? It's nothing gonna be wrong with Flight Simulator. The game's already been built. It runs very smooth. I bet you they dock. Well, they didn't put this.
I don't think they'll dock that one. Not that many of the normal gamers in the gaming media will actually bother to rate that game. It'll only be the people that are interested. and they don't care because they're interested, right? So I think that game will go by. It's the normal games like a Starfield. Yeah, there's an Xbox tax. Absolutely an Xbox tax.
Yep.
But
Listen, didn't the last Flight Simulator get like a 90 on Metacritic or something like that?
It's one of their highest rated games. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And that's because like the only people who would actually bother to give it a rating are people who are interested in that kind of thing, right? And they're not gonna play fanboy because they're a fan of Flight Sim. So.
And I know this kind of may be derailing everything, but I had to tell everybody. I've been telling people on Twitter and even in the chat. Since Xbox is buying a lot of these companies, right? It's a lot of different communities coming to Xbox that's going to try to have a say on what Xbox does. Like we're not used to that. So you used to ponies yelling and doing whatever they do, right? But like you brought Call of Duty. Call of Duty has their own crazy community, right?
Damn right.
You had a Charlie Intel guy. It seemed like he be trying to slander Xbox now. At first, he didn't even care about Xbox. I used to follow him, so now he's saying stuff about Xbox. A lot of those guys now, the Bethesda guys, right? When you bought Bethesda, now everything's Xbox. So it just kind of the more they buy, like just people got to remember that they bring in a whole different community that might not mess with Xbox. So yeah, just be aware of that.
Yep, I agree with you. Yeah, because I follow Charlie Intel also, and he didn't really,
just
say anything about Xbox. He was strictly Call of Duty, and I mean he's still Call of Duty. Don't get me wrong, but if there's something they might not like about a decision Call of Duty is doing with their upcoming game, he'll definitely throw a shot at Microsoft.
Exactly, and they got a 91. A Flight Simulator did one of their highest rated games.
Yep. It's like Forza Horizon, the same thing, right? The people that are going to rate it are car enthusiasts, gamers. So,
but I think, but hey, they kind of doing motorsport here right now. But I think with Forza Horizon, they're going to pay a little bit more attention to it the next one come out, and it's going to be Japan, so they're going to find something to complain about.
Will it be Japan though, or is that still the rumor? Because
it's the rumor. It's the rumor, but like, can you not do it right now? Like, can you?
I still can't see Japan being what they do in Forza Horizon.
I think people want Japan because they want drifting, right? But nobody really knows how to drift. Like, no, the regular person don't know how to drift. So, so I don't know. I would think it'd be Japan because that's what everybody cry about. But it could go to California. It can do something like that.
I can't see that game. I can see now. I can see in like an expansion being Japan, but the initial game, just me personally. But I hope I'm wrong. Yeah,
but I bet it won't. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I tell you, it's
that's true, Abdel. Absolutely,
exactly.
That's true. What he just said.
Oops.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, an 84 is a good. It's a good score.
Great score. It's a great score, and it's top like it's a 74.
Yeah.
Starfield 86. Talk like it's a 60.
Which is a good.
Starfield was 83, but it was talked like it was a 63, bro. I'm telling you that.
Halo is a 80, like an 85.
87. Right? 87. They act like Halo is a 53, bro.
So
yeah.
It's wow.
It's crazy how that happens. Reigns U4 said, "Does college football give you that NFL 2K5 vibes?"
It depends on how you play it. No. Like it gives me college football vibes. It gives me the college football games vibes.
Not in NFL 2K5 vibes. Not me, because that game, their presentation was on another level. College football has pretty good presentation, but it doesn't give me. The NFL
I think 2K5. Now college football presentation is better than the 2K game because it's college football. You got all the stadiums and all that other stuff that goes in with it. But I argue with KT who's in the chat and a lot of the other guys about, have you turned on 2K5 recently? Because we all have the nostalgia because it was 2K and it was the cheaper one back then. Mm-hmm. It's rough. Like the engine rough and if they bring
the game came out in 2004.
I know that's what I've been trying to tell people. They keep trying to tell me it stands up to the games that come out today. I'm like, maybe in like modes and stuff, but like gameplay, it don't. Like gameplay, it just don't. Like it's one of those things. You got touch, you got blue on, you falling down. But I enjoyed it just like everybody else. But I just want everybody just like, hey, go watch it because because 2K people don't realize 2K put out another football game after that.
Oh
it
yeah.
Was it all pro?
All pro.
All pro. Nobody bought it.
Nobody bought it.
Nobody bought it.
Yeah.
That's why they haven't done anymore after that.
Exactly.
Nobody bought. I bought it.
No, there you
I
go.
did too. I played with Jerry Rice.
Gameplay was solid, but yeah, nobody bought it.
Well, shout out to the almost 500 people here tonight watching this. Oh, look at it. We got tons of people on X and on YouTube. Thank you so much. If you're on YouTube, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed to the channel. We are on the way to 3K on subscriptions. So, and we're getting pretty close. We're just
hit
just
the like button.
Run. Exactly. Does that mean I can play it? Does that mean I can play it?
If you like this video, please hit the like button.
There we go.
Classic. See, what I need to do is get a clean one with that you have music behind it. That'd be perfect. But but anyway, I'm just kidding. Dirt's like, I ain't advertised your show. No, but that's and the thing I love about that, Dirt, is that you're consistent every time you close out one of your videos, and you have this nice long. And it's awesome, man. I think it's
I don't know how the hell that even started, man.
Really?
I've been doing it for years.
It's
I don't know. If you like my video, please hit the like button. I have no idea that is because of course I just threw my videos on the top of my head. And if you like this video, please. There was a couple times I forgot like the end, and like recently I was like, shit, I forgot my damn ending. But I didn't do it over. I just did. I mean, listen, man, we are human, man. I said, damn, I forgot it. So I see you guys next time.
You see what Grizzly put down?
That Winnie the Pooh. I got a video dropping in the morning, y'all, to make sure you check it out.
There you go.
Well,
Way to definitely tune in. And then I guess Ray, you probably you said you kind of took some time off, but I tell you that episode, if no one has seen it, everybody needs to jump on and watch the Ray episode where they bring Doc Dark to court, and he shows up, and he defends himself pretty good. I think. I'm just saying. I don't go either way. I just it's good content.
I think like I told Doc Dark, I think the thing about him is he has a lot of pony talking points because those are people he hang around.
Yeah.
So a lot of his arguments was pony arguments. So I think we came to agreement at the end because I got clipped. Usually they don't. Usually the ponies leave me alone. They don't want to mess with me because most of them got me blocked. But they clip little Uni Sensei and them, they clipped me. But they clipped the part that we were arguing, but they didn't clip the end when we were all laughing and joking and everything.
Yeah.
So I like this is how we gonna play this game. I've been calling him out ever since. He is not responding.
I like that. Yeah, and give G4 a quick little synopsis of how it went. How
he was there.
Was he?
Well, the way it went was he did a video. He did a couple videos. We only really got the one video that Xbox didn't care about the console using anymore. And our argument, me and KT argument is it ain't that they don't care about the console or they care about PC more or cloud more. The Game Pass is their thing. So what vehicle they want to use, it don't matter which vehicle it don't matter if you jump in the Ferrari or the Honda or the motorcycle, you're gonna get to the same destination because you're gonna play the same game.
Mm-hmm.
So his thing of they just because the addict the week before tried to use this same argument, so that's how we were kind of prepared for it, was that the PC Game Pass has they don't have to pay for it's something, they don't have to do something. they get
multiplayer for free,
they get online and it's not as much as the Ultimate and all that other stuff, right? And they get day and date games and they have to pay less. That's the real argument.
That argument's been happening for years, man. It's not gonna change. We can't keep on bringing up that. But that argument was going on during the 360 generation, man.
And that's why we keep winning, because they keep bringing that argument. They keep bringing that argument.
You can't have that argument.
I mean, Ultimate gives you like PC and console, it also gives you cloud access, right? So
Yeah.
it's not the same. There's also ultimate perks. So they're not really the same thing.
And
guess you can complain
there's games that don't come that's in PC Game Pass. I mean, that's in regular Game Pass. That's not in PC
that don't
Game.
come to PC, and vice versa.
Yeah.
To be fair,
And vice versa, yeah.
but
Hey man, I see people really think that Doc Dark and Porter Rock is brothers. They ain't real brothers.
You know what? Hey, I gotta go put my chapters in. The very first question I asked him off the rip was, "Hey, is Porter Rock your brother?" Straight up, go and put it out there. This motherfucker said yes.
Oh,
he was arguing, and I already people told me that they wasn't a while ago, so I already knew. But he said, "Nah, look at it." He argued us down. I was like, "Oh, this is how we gonna start this off?" Like, all right.
They are. He told us, like, no, it ain't my real brother. We just be like messing with people. So
I'm telling you, like, I'm gonna go listen to the show and put chapters in today. The very first question I asked him is Porter Rock. I wanted to gauge the temperature. Was Porter Rock your real brother? He said yeah.
Rain 34 says Doc and Porter Rock are brothers in spirit. There you go.
It's funny, man.
There you go.
But you know what? Like when people, say the Xbox doesn't care about console, that's definitely not true. Now, is console the only focus? Of course not.
No.
Of course it's not. Listen, man. If you have a restaurant, these restaurants nowadays, they have apps. Some of the restaurants you can call in and order your food. Some of the restaurants you can go online and order your food. Some of the restaurants you can go in there and order your food, but you're still ordering your food from them. They're going to get their food. I mean, you're going to get your food from them. They're going to give you the food that you pay for. No matter how you order the food, you're ordering food from them. They're going to give you your food. So it doesn't matter how you play their games. You're playing their games. It doesn't matter. If you're subscribed to Game Pass, that's what they want. So consoles clearly are not going anywhere. They already confirmed they're making another console for the next generation, which is a couple years away. I'm sorry, y'all. Yes, they don't have the same focus like console is the only way to get into their ecosystem like they used to. Yes, that's not their only focus anymore. These same people that saying they don't care about the console are the same people that told me PlayStation would never put their games on PC. Same people. PlayStation would never put their games on PC. They don't have to. Their games sell, unlike Xbox. Then you got guys.
Xbox is bankrupt. WEBDAVE, Xbox is bankrupt.
Yeah, you're talking, Tim. That's talking. You got us clipped that night. That's for sure. Oh, and that was actually this show's biggest episode was when he turned.
And I listened to some of it. I could listen to too much of it because Tim Dog, but that mic was dog shit the whole time.
It was.
Dave, they don't care anymore, Dave.
Yeah, here you go. Dirt. I guess Dirt's Doc Dark talking about Dirt Griggity. Have you heard this, Dirt?
Probably
have.
Yeah,
it's actually pretty good. I'm cranking it. It's short.
And you know what? It's all my fault because I didn't listen to the true Xbox. I didn't listen to Dirt Griggity. Shout out to you, Dirt. Dirt said, Doc, stop getting close to them. They're gonna pretend like they're your friend, but they're really snakes slithering in the grass. I stopped messing with ponies years ago. That's what Dirt Griggity told me. And he dropped now. He told me every single person. And by God, Dirt was right. Dirt, you were right. Shaun was a little bit more aggressive when he was telling me to stop messing with them ponies, because that's just how Shaun is. But oh man. And then let me say something too. And you
listen, Doc Dark was a guest on the first time he was on WBG.
Mm-hmm.
And I say, look, man, I'm trying to tell you, those guys we watching, bro, they snakes, man. See, because like everybody know my story that's been here in the chat, that's that I see on my channel. I told him when I first started this podcasting thing, I'm like, yo, we're adults. I don't care that you like PlayStation, I like Xbox. We can have a civil conversation. Then I realized quickly, man, these guys are snakes, man. Like, we can be in the DM talking, having fun. They will go on Twitter, post something that, you know, that we talked about or something. And then their fellow ponies would come in like, hey, man, look at this Dirt Griggity guy. He did this, blah, 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 you stupid Xbox. I'm like, damn, bro, I thought we was cool. Why you talking that shit in the open like that, right? So many different things that happen. I can go all day talking about this, but so I just told Doc who to watch out for, bro.
Yeah.
And he said he listened, but you know. Then I remember the homie Shaun, my boy Shaun. I was like, man, I be trying to give these guys some advice, man, but they don't listen. Shaun, you know what Shaun said?
Yeah.
Dut. Fuck him, Dut. And I said, you know what, Shaun? You right, brother. He was like, fuck him, Dut.
I love Shaun.
I was like, I try to tell some of these guys, they, you know, like most people, well, not everybody knew my story, how I had ponies on my podcast. I used to let ponies in the chat. I used to be in DMs with them, and like people just think I just came out here all of a sudden just being angry. F all ponies, no, bro. I learned
naturally
behavior from years of dealing with them. You know what I'm saying? So now it's at the point F them all. I don't need to be friends with them. So.
I love that. El Paul put up TTS Shaun.
Dirt love Stadia.
Hey, I was one of the few people that watched Dirt Scram Punks. And I watched when those guys it was mostly talking about Xbox and everything, you know, we're talking about Nintendo, girl on the mic eating chips and stuff, and then you got the other Mushmouth, he talking about he loves Stadia now and how great Stadia is. I'm like, hold on, what is going on? Like,
we started from a pro Xbox podcast to a hating Xbox podcast, bro. And I
almost left. Man. Yeah,
because I was like, yeah, man.
I was like, this ain't
happen on my channel.
Hey, but think about it. That was at the time that everybody was flipping, so it really wasn't nowhere else to go.
I'm staying strong. I'm an Xbox guy. I'm staying strong. Y'all flipping, like, bye, leave. I'll do my own thing, and here we are, pieces of trash.
Exactly. Oh goodness. Let's see here. I don't want to be careful what I put up there. I don't want people. I don't want to get political. There's a lot of shit coming at us tonight. Oh goodness. And the Olympics, whatever. All right. Anyway, so I thought this was kind of cool. Ryan Reynolds posted that his or retweeted
video.
Yeah, Kojima's nice little comment about watching Deadpool and Wolverine, and
I think he enjoyed it also, man.
He gets a private screening of almost every movie.
Look at it.
Yeah, by itself.
Yeah, I actually technically I think he actually can buys out that particular theater all the time, so he can actually do that.
Probably at his house, dude.
That could be.
Could be at his crib.
Yeah. He's pretty wealthy guy. So,
yeah,
but and super freaking cool too. Definitely.
I remember they when was at that game show, Jeff Keighley, and he was acting like Kojima was locked in a room with chains on, and Konami wouldn't let him get out. I'm like,
he was actually Konami was like the damn devil, man. Yo, they wouldn't let him out.
he was like his freedoms was not. He didn't have any freedom and stuff. And I'm like, this shit serious? And you realize, no.
I remember they gave Metal Gear Solid 5 a 93. I played that game and I was like, I'm a Metal Gear Solid fan. You know, so.
Yeah, it's a good 93? Point.
I thought it was like the worst Metal Gear Solid game. The game is not a 93, man.
Why would he be wearing a mask if he was at home?
Right.
Probably not at home. So most likely he has a. I think there was someone, one of his comments years ago when he had talked about going to see some movie, and that they had that he bought out the theater for the night, that particular screening or whatever, and they set it up. And I guess he's worked out some kind of deal with one of the theaters because they probably worship him too.
Yeah.
To be honest, so a lot of people do.
How old is he? Because he still looks.
That'd be
I know.
60, right? Gotta be
I think
60.
late
he doesn't
50s,
look
early
look his
60s.
age. He doesn't look his age.
Like Miyamoto's age or something, right?
Yeah.
No,
Maybe
he's
not quite
older. I
that
think
old.
he's in his 70s. I think.
Yeah, he might be.
Miyamoto. Yeah,
Yeah. No, but they are legends, man. They are legends, absolute legends.
definitely. That's a good reminder from Che. Hargeet, do you mind reading that?
Yeah. So Rachie, California, Canadian
California.
$2, California. I'm just thinking, U.S.
your own
California,
currency in
right?
Cali,
PA's
man.
California. Redeem all your free 360 game DLCs before it's, I'm guessing, too late, but it's late.
360, man. Wow. What a generation. What a generation.
Yes.
He was born in 1963.
Well, there you go.
Kojima?
Yeah, so he's 60.
Oh, yeah. Looks pretty good, man.
Yep, he's old like me. Old as debt. Just
Debt.
kidding.
I turned 48 in a couple months, man. Like, damn, man.
So young. So young.
50, man. Being close to 50. Man, they call me old, man. You know, that's you old as hell.
Yeah.
I still got the gray. I'm starting to get a little gray on the side here, but it's mostly still, dark.
Yeah,
So we'll see what happens in a couple of years from now.
Ray, you got any gray in that
King
hair? I don't see any gray in that beard.
Yeah, it's right here, unfortunately.
A little bit.
Like King
And
Dave.
I'm in my 30s. So,
Yeah.
the kids
I
did
had
this.
some in my 30s.
Kids got me grays, man.
Paul said the best $2 he ever spent. Kojima, overrated. Oh,
And then it's overrated.
There you go. Well, thank you for spending the $2 on the super chat.
He might not be lying though. Like,
I like the Metal Gear Solid franchise.
Yeah.
Because Metal Gear Solid on the PS1 blew me away. I was a young, like 22 years old. It blew me away. I said, yo, this game is amazing. Part 2 was awesome too, besides the point that I didn't play a Snake for the entire game. Solid Snake. Part 3 was absolutely incredible. Part 4 was pretty good too. Part 5 I didn't like at all. Death Stranding to me is ass. But he is a legend though. Because, some of the things he's done, bro, when you fought, like what was the boss where you had to put the PS1 controller in the second slot? Psycho Mantis? That was brilliant.
Yeah.
Freaking brilliant, bro. I was fighting this guy. Like, how do I, like he knows what I'm doing. I was pissed. And I remember I didn't, of course, the internet was there, but it was very in its early stages. Not everybody had an internet connection. I remember calling a random game. So I was like, hey, man, do you play Metal Gear Solid? He's like, yeah. Psycho Mantis, how do you beat him? Oh, man, this is what you do is just plug your controller into the second slot. I was like, you bullshitting. I was like, that's it? He was like, yeah. And I did it, beat him in 5 seconds. I was like, yo, that was brilliant. So he always had very creative things in his game that you never seen. Even the Metal Gear Solid, 3? Like, remember the old man that was a sniper? I don't know if you guys remember, but maybe the remake will still have this. I remember the way I finished him, I beat him, he died. He died of old age, bro. Like, I remember not beating him, then I cut off my PS2, played it like a couple days later. He died from old age. And I was like, what the hell? I was like, yo.
That's crazy.
It was crazy, man. So he actually had a lot of it was definitely Funkoland Duke Togo back then. You're right. It was Funkoland.
Funkoland.
But I think I'm more talking about
the end.
Death Stranding
is trash.
Like they think it's a masterpiece. I'm like, it just seems boring. I tried it.
Looks good graphically. It looks.
Oh yeah, it looks good. Great cutscenes.
Yeah. Hargeet, did you read that one?
Joey told me explain the Metal Gear Solid. Okay, you want me to explain it, chump?
Wow. Yeah, Hargeet looks like he knows all forms of martial arts. I did take a little bit of Shotokan, but that's really it.
Oh man,
that's funny. Hope we read that one.
That was Canadian average.
So we got that one.
Yeah,
here we go. We got two more. Sorry.
Yep. Who is better, Kojima or M. Night Shyamalan?
Oh,
Ooh.
M. Night had
He had some good ones.
he had a couple good, but he also had a couple bad ones. Also,
I say dead people.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what though? OD that's supposed to be coming out for Xbox. With this little strike thing that's going on, that game might be delayed to oblivion.
I don't know.
That was a lot of actors.
Yeah, but it won't be delayed till it won't be delayed until Oblivion. They're gonna have that worked out within a month, dude. I guarantee it.
But you know, with Kojima, his games take long to make anyway. So
that's true.
It might not
Death Stranding 2 is supposed to drop next year. Death Stranding 1 came out in 2019. So
There's rumors that the Kojima game could be ready by the time this new system 2026.
Oh, OD.
Could be ready for the launch of that.
Yeah,
isn't that like an episodic game though? From what I'm reading,
don't know.
I have no idea.
Could be
different producers supposed to be helping like one of those. He's doing one, and other producers are going to be on there also.
Oh goodness, Hargeet, we got another super.
Yeah, Ray Cheap, the best $2 Canadian ever spent. Kojima, not overrated. Okay. All right, if you say so.
Well, you know, this is people that like what they like.
They like what they
so
like.
There we go. There's people actually to watch me.
And if people want to like Concord, hey, more power to you.
You're the devil if you like Concord.
Devil. It's cut and dry right there.
But that would not stop us from talking shit about Concord. The same way y'all talk shit about Redfall, y'all bash Halo Infinite like it was a bad game for years. Y'all tried to kill Starfield,
bro.
So we gonna talk shit,
bro. Remember Craig?
Yeah. My God.
We could. I'm like, first of all, fuck anybody whoever gave him that name. Because remember, it was Craig and like Harold or something.
I think a developer from 343 gave him the name Craig.
Yeah.
Fuck him too. Remember, it was like Craig and Harold or something. It was two of them. And then we just worried about Craig.
Craig blew up though.
Man, they wouldn't shut up about that. So, keep your foot on their necks right now. Don't let them. Don't. Yeah. Anytime they
don't talk to subjects like they talk stuff, bro. Flat out.
Anytime they have bad news, just keep going. Concord is lit. Quit playing.
That's what everybody did. The 200, the 2,000 people that were playing it, they did quit playing.
That thing was at 253.
Wow.
That was sad. That's sad. That's just all the developers.
Yes, Duke Togo, Ray called Shaun to court after he bashed Halo Infinite. Shaun was like, "Dut." I don't know, Dut. I was like, "What you mean, Shaun? Man, the Halo didn't look that bad." He's like, "Dut, I don't know, Dut."
I should call Shaun the court for calling Tim Dog his homie like 20 times.
Yeah, he did. Tim Dog is the homie.
he was defeated the shit out of him too.
Yeah. But of course, though, like to be fair, that was before the flip, though.
Yeah, it was.
ET video game is better than Concord. Man,
I got mine.
As a kid playing ET, kids like almost anything as far as games, right? I remember playing the game like, what the hell is going on with this game? I remember vividly like, what is going on with this game? Why do I keep falling in this hole? Why is it flower right there? What is this flower? That game was terrible, bro.
This might be a hot take, but the ET movie was trash too.
Oh, come on, man.
Come on.
Come on, Ray.
Have you seen ET Go Home? Like, come on, man. Like that movie's not a good movie.
That movie's huge, though.
Yeah, it was huge.
Was it 80, 81?
It was before my time.
You youngins.
Yeah,
I was born in 86.
I
was born in 86, so it was trash.
I'm the old man on the wall tonight. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah,
but that's all right.
WEBDAVE was a teenager when ET came out.
Hey, El Paul.
The motherfucker called me a stray.
I'm telling you right now.
Is that Zinc?
Yeah, that's Zinc.
Oh my God.
Oh, you didn't hear it. That was Zinc and Paris was going at like
I heard about it, but I didn't get a chance to hear it.
Paris called in. Well, they already were beefing, and from it was like 14 years ago, 7 years ago. It was a long time ago over like Halo 3. Paris don't remember it. But
Oh
Zeke
no,
does.
Halo 4. I did hear it. It was by Halo 4.
Yeah, Paris don't remember it. Zeke don't forget nothing. So
I do remember that. Yeah, because he was questioning him about his review for Halo 4.
yeah,
right?
so so he called. No, Paris called in. Zeke in the chat just wilding. Like it did. So Paris, when Paris, he was trolling a little bit.
Oh, look, Paris right here.
hey, like I'm telling you, he pop up out of nowhere. So Paris was talking. Zeke in the chat. We bring Zeke and keep him in the backstage. We don't put them on. We didn't. Because I wasn't gonna do that. Put them on the same time. That would have just been a cussing fest. So Paris get his bars off right. I put Zeke on there, and Zeke, all he seen was red. Like I don't even. She didn't. Sometimes it didn't even make sense what he was saying. He was just seeing red. He was like, he called me a scratch. Like, nah, he didn't call. Like if you hear that point, you hear me say, "Hey," because I actually made it a video. I said, "Hey, he didn't call you a stray." He said he called a stray, and like he didn't like he was acting like he didn't know what catching a stray means.
He be getting pissed off, boy.
And so he said, I was like, he didn't call you a stray. And so once he wasn't listening, I just went to the refrigerator, and I come back, he's still yelling and stuff. So that's how that went.
Yeah, Zink ain't no joke, man. I ain't heard from Zink in a while, man.
I ain't been around. Like he was on somebody else's show last Wednesday, but I haven't seen
production. Probably Unlimited Production,
yeah. And but last time I heard from him, it was post ups when we brought post up to court.
Yeah. Oh, I did listen to that one.
So that was the
shout out to Paris, man.
Shout out to Paris, Lily.
Yeah.
Paris
be listening, man. He be, just listening.
He don't be saying nothing, but he be listening.
Yeah.
And that's the thing is, and we have a lot of people that do that, and we've had a few others. I've gotten some DMs. There was one day I got a DM from Keeley, the Keeley.
Really?
Yes. We were talking about something on the show, and we were talking about the Game Awards, and I said something about, well, I wish we could get him on, and in the background he put up here, he said, if I had the time I would do it, and I was like, and I checked it, and it was from him.
It was really him.
It was really him. Yes. And I was like, holy fuck. That it even said that was a nice thought. So, yeah. But yeah, it was right before.
You were surprised, so. like even like somebody called me. I think A. Rodimus called me a couple of weeks ago on WBG of Fat Paris, right? And so we thought it was funny. I laughed. So Paris on Twitter, like the next day, he said, "Yo, when they called you Fat Paris," and right, I was like, "You was listening." I was like, "Yo," Paris said he's always watching. I mean, we appreciate that, man.
We do.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I had my like when game people follow me or they say they hear the show, that don't really get to me like a star thing. But when like a wrestler like John Cena followed me out of nowhere, I still think that was an accident. Like, hold on, this the real John Cena following me?
That's crazy, man. Yeah.
I said I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm never gonna tag him or nothing because I'm like, hey, this is the most famous person that's following me right now.
It's crazy, cool. Man.
That is cool.
I had a couple people follow me. I couldn't believe it. I was like, "What the?"
It's a dirt. You can.
I don't like to brag about it.
You can. I know, but you can reply to that one from Adele. Because I remember you saying this.
Did Dirt ever get a DM from Phil? I heard it. So.
Yeah, I haven't got that.
Yeah. I did before. It was live on TTS. We was live on TTS, and I said, "Oh shit!" Shaun was like, "What? I was like, "Bro, I gotta send you the DM." And I was like, "Look who this DM me." He was like, "Yo." I was like, "Yo, it's really him." He was like, "Yo." I was like, "What the?" It was great. It was unbelievable, bro. I couldn't believe this shit.
Yeah, that is amazing. Of course, we all heard Dirt. You Microsoft giving you the push anyway, right?
Yeah, they're giving Dirt Griggity a push. He said, so yeah, like Kid Smooth, he was the only well, he said no, like Kid Smooth was that black guy that Xbox was pushing, but he started to criticize Xbox, so they need to find another black guy. I was like, is this dude serious, man? So they got Dirk Griggity, and they're giving them a push. I was like, yo, man, what is wrong with these PlayStation guys, man?
Yeah.
I can't with them.
He's one of the worst, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's terrible, man.
Hey, you know, people that's one of those things I do kind of think this community kind of weird about. Because if somebody like me do some of the things that guy did, I wouldn't be around. They'll make sure that they'll flag the YouTube, Twitter, and all the other.
Hey, man, your voice is going in and out, bro.
Oh, that's just because me. I'm sitting backwards.
Oh, you too back? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, but I was saying basically, if somebody like me did some of the stuff that guy did, like they'll have me out of here. They'll flag the YouTube channel. They'll flag the Twitter and all that good stuff. But they kind of let people like that roam free around here, no matter what the crazy stuff they do.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
It's weird. It's weird.
Yeah, but you know, there's a few people I really like in the community. I respect. Then there's some I just don't rock out with at all. You know what I'm saying? You know, some that don't rock out with me. I don't rock out with everybody. But you know, we're here to talk about video games. You know, we have fun. I obviously do console war stuff. I have fun with it. But I really hate when things get personal because I would not make it personal. You know, if I say some stuff on social media, people make a video out, you know, it's fine. If there are some opponents that say some stupid stuff, I'll make a video about them. But when people get personal, that's where it really pisses me off. And a couple people got personal with me, and that really upset me a lot. Yeah. But you know, at the end of the day, we're talking about video games, man. We're here to have fun. I hated how some guys want to act like they hardcore gangster. Yeah, man, bro, we talking about video games, man. Like, chill out, bro. Like, why you trying like you gangster talking about video games? You know, so and we all have the passion for video games, and I love to talk about video games. You know, I just have a little fun with it. And everybody don't agree with my style of podcast, and that's fine. You know, there's so many options. There's a lot of people that like the shit talking. There's a lot of people like that style. Yep. There's a lot of people that don't like that style. The options are there, and I appreciate the options. I appreciate this community for having options. Sometimes I used to go to I'll be specific. I used to go to watch Iron Lord sometimes, and ponies would be all through the chat. Chris Hart, like, damn it, man, I'm trying to talk. Why don't you just shut up? You know, that's why I said on my channel I don't want ponies in there. So I got my mods, you know, of course, WEBDAVE, you know, my snipers. Get them damn ponies out of there. Get it out of here. Echo chamber. Let's go. Ray Echo chamber.
Hey, I was one of the first snipers, to be honest.
Yeah, so you know, it's all fun. Like I said, we all different. Nobody wants everybody to be the same. How boring would the world be if we were all the same? Be very boring, right? If everybody's show was like, you know, WEBDAVE show. Okay, we know what to expect when I go to this other person's show. It would be the same as the last person's show. I like it to be a little different, man. That's all.
Only so much. So many times you can regurgitate the same information. Like that. That's why I kind of do stuff the way we do stuff around on the Echo. I didn't heard by time Wednesday hit. I didn't heard Dirt. Sunday I didn't heard WEBDAVE. I didn't hear Shaun. I didn't heard a whole bunch of people. I didn't heard Dirt twice. To be totally honest, because so I didn't heard it. Nobody cared. We already heard this information. Let's have some fun. Let's do something a little bit different. And then Ray, you try to do stuff different, like your court, you know, like Ray court. Then me, like something like POS of the week. Make something a little different, man. You know,
and it's great. Love POS of the week.
Because I think it was Du Togo, because I wasn't doing it every week. I would do it once in a while. Du Togo said, "You should do it every week." And I said, "Yeah." Oh, my Du Togo's in the chat right now. I said, "Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it every week," and we've been doing it every week ever since. That was probably a couple years ago, bro. I think when he told me do BZST. That was my favorite show, man. Damn.
You weren't the only one. That was my show every Sunday. And I didn't call in like you, and
that was MSC in the morning.
It don't matter. You missed church. You missed the album brought you in the court for that. Like you can't skip the Lord's Prayer.
I really didn't go to church that day, but I just told them that to make them feel better.
I just know what's on the tape.
Yeah,
but
true.
true.
But yeah, like BGST was that standard for a while. And think about just about all them guys flipped. Every last one of them. No.
Tim Dog was the one that I really thought would never flip.
Yeah,
And
it
when
was a
he
big
flipped,
surprise.
I was like, wow.
I guess
what is
you
going
would.
on?
I guess you could count K Mega because he came there later on.
Yeah,
but
I'm talking about the original.
the original ones, but all of them flip. Besides what's the Showstopper? But he's gone.
He just left. But I'm gonna tell you something. He was starting to say some questionable stuff before he left. So
it was Coach something. I forgot what he was called. Coach D. He was called himself Coach D. He was but yeah. So they were all starting the. And I didn't even know Worrywart was back. I ended up listening to.
He's a 100% pony. Now he back in the day he used to try to play the line like he was a PlayStation guy, but he loved Xbox. But now he's a 100% pony now.
Yeah, I didn't heard him on song. I can't remember what
Moose Show.
It probably was Moose Show. I don't listen to that show, but I think somebody gave me a clip. I'm like, when the hell he come back?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just one of those things. That show at night, they kind of set up the style of podcast that we all
100%. And I would give Z full credit for that.
Yeah.
Even though I don't really listen to his stuff now, but I give him full credit for that.
Yeah. I guess say Spartan 661 says thank you Dirt for being on WEBDAVE's panel.
Spartan 661, thank you, bro.
And then whoops. And he also put it this way: said thank you Judge Ray for being on WEBDAVE's channel.
And Judge Ray.
And thank you Hargeet for being here as well. But I also want to say thank you chat for being here. Over 500 people in the chat, whether watching on X or on YouTube. 518 right now. 358 people are watching us on X, and 160 people are watching us on YouTube right now live. So shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for doing that. Appreciate it. We all appreciate it. The amazing members of the community giving their time and hanging out with us. I'm blessed that every single one, every time we get a guest on the show, I'm thinking, oh man, that's awesome that you guys were willing to come on and just hang out and talk games and stuff. And either whether it's news topics or just having some fun and BS, and I love it. And so anyway, thank you, chat, and thank you guys for being here. And with that said, let's go around and let's wrap things up because I know you guys been here for over 2 hours, and I value your time as well. So let's start off with the man in the corner, and I say it again, my favorite podcaster, Dirt Griggity. Buddy, please tell everybody where they can reach out to you, where they can find you.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate you having me on, man. You know, I really appreciate you guys for, doing what you do, man. And yeah, man. So thank you for having me on once again. And yeah, check out my channel, guys. Got a video dropping in the morning. I say it's a slow time right now, man. It's really slow with gaming news. So we gotta kind of make up shit. Right. me and Ray talked about old podcasts for 15-20 minutes. So just thank you guys. So check out, I will drop that video in the morning. Also, we have WBG tomorrow. Don't know what we're going to talk about. I haven't made a thumbnail yet, but we'll make up some shit. Hopefully some type of news drops in the morning. Some positive Xbox news, to be honest. That really helps. So that's about it, man. Thank you guys for rocking out with us. And I would definitely get Hargeet on WBG. When some more news come, I don't want to invite him on. Ain't nothing to talk about, man. We definitely going to get you on. Got to get WEBDAVE back on. Got to get Ray back on. I know you're usually on all the time. But, got to get you on as an official guest. Like he said, I ain't never been an official guest.
Yeah,
brother. So yeah, thank you, fellas. Appreciate
you. Exactly. And then Spartan also did say, thank you, Hargeet. You are amazing as well. So want to make sure we threw that one in there. So Ray, buddy, dude, thank you so much for being here, taking the time away from court, because I know your court cases are stacking up. So please tell everybody where they can find you, where they can reach out to you, and they definitely need to watch. It's up there right now for anybody to watch the Dark episode that you just did. So please tell everybody where you can find you.
Ray, let me ask you a question before you go. Who are you subpoenaing? So who are you sending a subpoena to next? Like, do you know yet?
I don't know yet.
Okay.
I don't know yet. If like I said, you know what's funny about that? The crowd, like the audience, the chat tells me. So I do know we have a mod that it's gonna be a mini one that I mod on my channel. I don't. He ain't here. I haven't seen him, but he was in another chat being a straight pony.
Caught him red-handed, huh?
Yeah. Speaking of Z, he was in Z chat.
Oh, really? Get him then.
So, but y'all can go find me on the Xbox Echo Chamber. You know the channel name Ray Ray. You just type in Xbox Echo Channel on Ray Ray, and that's me. We on every Wednesdays at 7:15 Central. I don't have a video going right now because I got nothing to talk about. But I think I might make one coming up on Tuesday. But come check us out. We have fun. We do cuss a lot, but that's just kind of how we are. But we have fun though at the end of the day. So come, we have a good time. We make you laugh.
Awesome. And that's what it's all about, man. Having fun, having a good time. And my man, Hargeet Chani, author and just all around good guy, and really knows his stuff too. And that's relevant by every time he's on here. And we appreciate him so much. Hargeet, please tell everybody where they can reach out to you, where they can't find you on social media, but where they can find you in Discord, because you definitely can be reached on Discord. It's how I reach you every time.
Yeah. So Discord, it's H Chani, just Discord, my tag there, and then it's the same on Xbox, H Chani. And I guess next up will be Boom's 7 p.m. Wednesday night primetime gaming podcast on Double Barrel Gaming, and then we should be back, I think, for Fonz's show as well, Games Talk Live.
Nice.
Last week he's I think he's back, but he's with his family traveling, so we had to skip the show, which is fine. Whatever, it's summer. That's as it is, right? So we will hopefully be back. If not, then we'll skip another week and then we'll come back. But that'll be at 10 p.m. US Eastern Time on Fonz Gaming's channel. So check that out. And and if you want to check the book out, for those who don't already know, you can go to shop.chani.us and check out my sci-fi novel Emergence, and you can subscribe to my channel, Hargeet Chani 1, which is right there. So enjoy my videos. You can see the merch, the mug that WEBDAVE's showing. You can certainly pick that up as well.
Yeah, exactly. Got my cup right here. Holds my drinks all the time. Little shot of whiskey. I mean, what? Anyway, so guys, thank you all so much for being here. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, or if you have subscribed, double check to make sure you're still subscribed. Sometimes YouTube undoes those things. And please subscribe to us, because we're trying to get to 3K.
Yeah, y'all sub, man. Sub to WebDave. Get them to 3K, y'all. Let's go.
Thanks, Dut. Thanks, Dut.
Dut.
Dut. Shit, my chapter's dead. Oh, goodness. Oh, man. Like I said, I love doing this, man. Absolutely love it. And without the community being here and the support and all these amazing people that jump on with us, I wouldn't do it. But since you guys are here, by God, we're going to continue to do it, and we're going to podcast the hell out of this thing. That's all I'm saying. So, again, thank you to everybody for joining us here on the one and the only Gamers Council.
Game over.